Ethan. No.
Okay, Dan, you about ready to go live?
Sure. That's why. Why can't I find the stream on Facebook?
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's matchup between the Round Valley Elks and the Estrella Foothills. What are they?
Wolves.
The Wolves.
Wolves, yep.
Just Wolves? Not like Arctic Wolves or Dire Wolves or...
No, just Wolves.
Just Wolves. I like it. The Estrella Foothill Wolves. This is Let's Go Elks. I'm Ethan Holliday, joined tonight by Mr. Dan Muth. How are you, Dan?
You know, Ethan, I'm doing pretty good. I am so excited after this week's cancellation. I was a little downhearted thinking we were going to have the night off, but the AD found us a football game with Estrella, so we're good to go.
Indeed. I was actually visiting with him earlier this evening and asking him, hey, how did this happen? And he says, well, we were just two teams who needed someone to play. And unfortunately, they wanted to do it in Estrella Foothills tonight, but were unable to due to a shortage of referees. They didn't have a crew, so the only option was to play it there on a Thursday or here on a Friday, and eventually they were able to sell them on the experience of coming up to the Dome and hanging out with us. So that's kind of how that happened.
Well, I got to tell you, the idea of sitting out in the cold in Blue Ridge or sitting in the Dome tonight, I'm kind of liking the Dome.
It's not terrible, although I really would have liked to play Blue Ridge this year.
Yeah, it would have been good. It would have been good. But you know what? I have a feeling we're probably going to see them in the playoffs, so I wouldn't be disappointed yet.
Are they putting a decent run together? I haven't been keeping track totally with Blue Ridge, more with Sholo and Snowflake this year.
Well, I just happened to be looking at the 3A East Conference standings. Right now, Valley Christian, no surprise, is sitting at number 1. Round Valley Elks are sitting at number 2. River Valley is sitting at number 3. Snowflake is at number 4. Blue Ridge checks in at number 10. Sholo's at 7. And Payson is down at 16. So
that's 3A, not 3A East,
or
right?
3A.
Okay.
That's 3A. Sorry, yeah.
I was confused. I was like, Valley Christian, really?
No, no, that's 3A. I'm sorry. That's all of the 3A. And I only pulled the top 16 teams. because out of the top 16 teams, the East is occupying most of the slots. So, we're doing all right.
Holding our own as we should be.
The Beast of the East, baby. Beast of the East.
Feels good. I was torn. A night off would have been awesome, but more football? Who doesn't want more football, Dan?
Oh, no kidding. No kidding. And, so the White Mountain Independent came out with the rushing yards with stats. And no surprise, Seth Wiltbank is leading the rushing yards at 817. Touchdown scored to Seth Wiltbank, leading again with 14. Jovan Ortiz is down at number 8. And let's see what else we got here. Passing yards, Riker's coming in at 3rd at 939. Receiving yards, Jovan Ortiz, even though he's been out since the Monument Valley game, is still in 2nd with 455, if you can believe that. And he's 2 games behind everybody.
Have you heard any more on Jovan? Is he out the rest of the season?
He's got a torn ACL. They were fitting him for a brace.
I saw him with the brace down there walking around, which I thought was a good sign, but
I don't know if they're going to play him tonight or not. They're probably going to save him for next week, to be honest.
Yeah, he was in athletic shorts and his jersey. He wasn't dressed out, but I did see him in a brace and thought maybe there was a little bit of hope for a return sometime this season.
Yeah, I think he will. In fact, they'll probably have him healthy or at least in playing shape by, as early as next week. But I would bet that it would be around the playoffs. We can look forward to seeing Ortiz.
Well, that would be awesome. One change to our rosters.
Brody Ziegler is number 12, not number 51. Brody Ziegler is number 12.
Okay, so
Brody Ziegler's number 12. He's now an eligible receiver.
Interesting. So getting back to some defensive stats, Keanu Clark is at the bottom of the list with 4 sacks. Everybody else is 5, 6, 7. Interceptions, Brett Jordan is right in the pack with 3, and everybody else is right there at 3 as well. So pretty tight race right now. As far as the 3A East is concerned, Round Valley right now is on top, 7-0. Snowflake is 6-1. Sholo's at 6-1. Blue Ridge is at 5-2, and that's why I was saying don't count Blue Ridge out just yet. Winslow's at 4-2, and then Payson's at 4-3. So if it's going to be in the 3A playoffs, it's coming through the East. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. I said it here first.
Indeed. So what's the word on this Estrella Foothills team we're playing tonight?
Well, Estrella Foothills, they're scrappy. They got a heavy roster.
But it looked like they had a pretty good-sized group of kids they brought.
Yeah, they do. And right now,
are they a 3A team or are they possibly 4A?
No, they are 4A.
They're 4A, so this is just 2 teams in need of someone to play.
Yeah, and their record right now I think is 1-5, 1-4.
Okay.
So, but they, playing
They're
in the
tough
4A,
conference,
they are in a tough conference. So that's not really indicative of, I'm sure, what this team's going to bring tonight. Anytime you play a 4A opponent, you better bring your A game because they're not 4A for nothing. I mean, just looking at their numbers, they've got depth in almost every position. So I look for them to come out. I believe altitude will be a factor tonight for them. Obviously, the cold won't be, but altitude will be. So we'll probably see some cramping and some winded guys late in the second half, I believe.
I guess time will tell.
Yeah. So we've got about 4.5 minutes to kick off, and people are now starting to trickle into the dome. It's almost, I wouldn't say a packed house, but it's got there's a lot of people here tonight.
Quite a few. I kind of feel bad for this Estrella Foothills team. I was talking to the AD, and he says, man, it's kind of a tough break for them to have to come up and travel to play us because they've already played 5 away games this year. This will be their 6th, which leaves them only 4 home games.
Oh, hey, so we have, I'm looking at the comments in the stream, and we have some Wolfpack watching tonight.
Nice.
Nadine Molina coming in on our stream saying they do play their hearts out. Go Wolves. Hey, Nadine, on behalf of Let's Go Elks, we are hoping to have a great game tonight. So I hope everybody brings their A game, and I hope we are able to stream a game for you. We're sitting back and relaxing. We're glad you could join us tonight.
Indeed, thank you. Chase, seeing you in the comments, yes, the reason Blue Ridge canceled was, in fact, COVID. That's at least what I heard. I don't know how reliable I am, I'll be honest. I'm out in the trees all day. What do I know?
Well,
But,
that's the rumor. That's the rumor on the street. So
Indeed. And I think that's everything I saw.
yeah, I am looking for a great game tonight. I really am. Captains are now lining up at the 50. They're going to come out, so we'll be able to bring you the coin toss in just a few moments. I don't know a lot, admittedly, about the Estrella Foothills team. If you guys can, if some of the Wolfpack can let us know, give us some stats and background on this team, we'd love to share that with you. And again, thank you for joining us tonight
For the coin toss, yeah.
We're going to take a quick break and go to the national anthem.
By one of the madrigal choir singers, your own Round Valley Elk. Please help me welcome to the field, Jaden Austin.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Austin.
What a spectacular job by that young man.
Oh, man. Did he not belt that out? All right, we are getting ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're counting down from 30 seconds to kickoff. The captains are lined up and ready. Your Elks are about to come out of the tunnel. The Round Valley Elks. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen, your Round Valley Elks, undefeated so far this season. Let's see if they can keep that streak going. Jaden Cisco bringing them out with the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet. Elks Nation, pound it out. It is time for some football.
Indeed. Well, this is going to be a good one.
It is going to be a good one. I am so looking forward to this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the captains for Estrella. We have 72, Jonathan Smith. Number 2 will be Cannon Skimmager. If I'm butchering that, please let me know. Number 22, Edgar Roberts. Number 64, and Saul Hannibal.
Estrella Foothills, welcome to the Round Valley Dome. You guys are the visitors tonight. You guys will have the call of the toss, okay? I have heads, tails. I want you to say it loud enough in the air for Mr. Udall to hear you on the toss, okay? Tails is called. It is tails. Estrella wins the toss to defer.
So Estrella's going to
You guys want
defer.
Which goal would you like to defend?
And it looks like Estrella is going to have the wind at
Good,
their
good,
back
good.
tonight in the dome, defending the north goal.
Indeed.
Round Valley will receive to start the half, fellas.
Hey, for the folks in the Wolfpack, that's kind of an inside joke. There is no wind, but in the field is absolutely flat, so there's no slope advantage, there's no wind advantage, and there's no temperature advantage. So it should be a good game tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for some football.
Yep. Another fun thing we get to do when we're at home. We have the white hat mic'd for you guys to hear, for the dome to hear. Something cool we've been able to bring. Boys getting themselves fired up right now.
Oh, yeah, you know, and this is the best part of the season. You know, everybody's starting to get spirited. The gameplay tightens up a little bit because we are now in the hunt for the playoffs. So every game now is on the road to state. Every step you take every game you play is a step towards state. I'm stumbling a little bit there. I'm going to call them the Wolfpack tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Estrella Foothills is lining up to kick off to Round Valley. Round Valley is lining up to receive. And we're going to have Mr. Wilt Bank and Mr. Kyle Clark back to receive for Round Valley. Diego Alvarez will be kicking for Estrella.
All righty, we're going to be kicking off the White Mountain Off-Road first quarter here in the dome. There's the whistle for opening of play.
Here's the kick. It's up. It's going to hit about the 20 to Seth Wiltbank. He crosses. He gets a 15. He crosses the 20. He gets out across the 35 to about the 36-yard line.
Indeed. That was an awesome return. Decided, hey, you know what? If I can't go around you, I'm just going to try and go through you.
Yeah, that was a great run.
Just a reminder, book now for your fall getaway or start planning your 2022 adventures at White Mountain Off-Road.
So Round Valley's coming out with trips to the right, a single receiver to the left. Marble and Wiltbank are in shotgun. Here's a handoff to Wiltbank. He finds a hole in the middle, and he battles out to about the 40, 41-yard line.
Looks like he's good for, what, about 4 yards there?
Yeah, that looks like 4 yards to me, and that's what I'm going to book. So Round Valley coming out strong. It's now second and about 8 right now.
Yeah, it looked like they're trying to run it up the A gap off the left side.
Yeah, Cisco's at center. We got trips out to the right, single receiver to the left. Marble and Wiltbank back in shotgun. Here's the snap. Fake to
quick throw.
Seth. Yeah, quick throw. Gets across the 50 to about the Estrella 47-yard line, 48-yard line is where they're going to start it. Merrill with the reception.
Good for about 8, I believe.
Yep.
All right, Elks so far moving the ball well.
So Trace and Merrill.
Feel free to cut and play around. Just, you know, generally, like, beginning of play, you want to be back on one.
So we still have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left with Wiltbank and Riker in the backfield. Here's a snap, a handoff to Seth. He finds a hole in the middle, and he battles across the 45. So that's going to be 2nd and 7 for Round Valley on Estrella's 45-yard line.
Followed it, and right as he was getting tackled, you like cut to another camera, like let him hit the ground, and then if you have a good shot of them like getting up.
Round Valley just playing a steady game now of managing the clock, kind of balancing their run and passing attack right now. So we got 2 receivers left, 3 receivers right. Looks like a little bit of a flood formation going on here. Riker's a single in the back. He's in shotgun. Estrella showing blitz. He takes a snap. He's airing it out in the middle to Wiltbank. There's the pass and the catch and the touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Round Valley jumping out early with 10:02 left in the first.
2 Wolves cover him, but he ran right past the safety that was supposed to be over top, and there wasn't anyone within a yard of him.
Yeah, that was about a 15-yard pass and then I'm going to say probably a 12-yard run for Wiltbank into the end zone.
All right.
Looks like Ricardo Morales is holding for Riker. Riker's kick is up. It's good. So we have.
I think that was Jordan holding.
Was that Jordan?
I think that was Brett Jordan, 23, not 22, Dan. Sorry.
No, hey, good, nice catch. Nice catch on that. And ladies and gentlemen, your fight song, On Your Feet.
Oh, fans enjoying it already. Oh, I missed the touchdown. Sorry, I'm trying to train a new video production assistant tonight. I've got Daniel Pena up here helping me. Ryan Pena, I always call him by his brother's name, and I call him brother by his name, so I guess it evens out in the end.
With 10:02 left in the first quarter, we've got Round Valley up 7-0 over Estrella. Wolfpack getting lined up to receive. Looks like Marble's going to be kicking from the far side hash. Elks lining up to kick. And here's the kick. It's a high kick. It's going to hit at about the 5. Estrella's going to bring it out. They cross the 15 to about the 16-yard line where he is met and stopped. They're going to spot it at the 17. So Estrella's going to start 1st and 10 from their own 17 tonight.
If you can tell me what show that's on, I got a candy bar for you. 928-251-0005. I've got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell.
Okay, Cisco's lining up at nose. He's going to battle. There's a little bit of a hole, but the Elks managed to collapse it fairly quickly.
Was that number 10 off the edge?
I've got number 8, Morgan
Number
Arona
8.
with the tackle.
Yep, number 10 was collapsed in the hole. Number 8 came in from the backside on the assist. That's what we call teamwork.
The quarterback is number 12. We're going to get things together right here.
Here's a little bit of a pass across the middle. It's broken up by Wiltbank at about the 25-yard line.
Broken up by Seth Wilbank. Pancake coming off the field.
So it's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and about 7 for Estrella.
3rd and 8. Wolves get set. 3rd down.
Here's the snap. Estrella is looking for a pass. He gets pressure, and there's nothing
in
across
and out of his hands.
Yeah.
Hit hard. Was that Wiltbank on that hit?
I believe it was. He came in on a safety blitz and just managed to hit him. I believe the quarterback is Cutter Briscoe. Managed to hit him just as he was trying to throw that pass. And here's the kick. It's up. It's going to hit at the 49 and bounce into Round Valley territory. It'll be spotted on the 46, and Round Valley will take over 1st and 10 from there. So Round Valley in excellent field position, starting on their own 46-yard line. Estrella's defense now taking the field. Mr. Chavez blowing it ready for play tonight. Mr. Cisco is their center for Round Valley. Riker and Wiltbank are in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Cisco getting everybody lined out on the offensive line. Here we go. Rivera in motion, and there's a handoff to Wiltbank, and he gets hit maybe at the 46-yard line.
So
So
from
no
where I'm
gain.
sitting, Dan, he didn't quite get the handoff square, so he actually was slowing down to get a better grip on that ball.
Yeah, he might have jumped that just a little earlier. Riker might have gotten distracted by the line play from Estrella. So that'll be a no gain. 2nd and 10 for Round Valley. 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Marble and Wiltbank in the backfield. Here's the snap from Cisco. Riker keeps it. He passes to Trayson Merrill, who battles across the 50, and he drives to Estrella's 45-yard line.
Wow, tremendous second effort there by Mr. Merrill.
Oh, yeah, he battled that. He played that very well. So that's going to take Round Valley into Estrella's 45-yard line. Wolfpack defense trying to find their groove as Round Valley seems to be marching down the field. It's 3rd and 1 for the Round Valley Elks. 1 receiver to the far side, 3 to the near side. Wiltbank and Marble in the back. Here's the snap. Riker's looking to throw. He throws to Trayson. Trayson crosses the 40 and gets down to the 30, 35, 34. No, they're going to spot it at the 35-yard line.
So what are these Elks seeing out of this Estrella defense that they're wanting these short, quick passes?
I believe they're trying to use the mismatch of Merrill's height against that defensive back or the linebacker that's covering him. I think that's what they're going for there.
That's true. They have all been to number 10 so far.
So we got 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Marble and Wiltbank. Here's the snap. High snap.
He's going to bounce around the outside. Oh, my goodness.
And
no flags.
Wiltbank for 35 yards takes it in for another
Trail Riders touchdown. Sorry, I got to make up for the first one, so I cut you off.
That's all right. 35 yards on the carry for Mr. Wiltbank. So now we got Brett Jordan holding for Mr. Marble. Marble kicking the extra point. We got 7:15 left in the first quarter. Round Valley's up 13-0. And we have Mr. Garcia coming off the field. And it looks like reporting in will be Josh Davis. Ball's ready for play. Here's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. And it's good. Round Valley's up 14-0. On your feet for the Round Valley fight song, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Elks Nation, on your feet. 7:15 left in the first quarter. Round Valley up 14-0. Hey, I see you out there, Todd Turley. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Big shout out to our help
Stephen
this
Kime.
evening.
Yep, Stephen Kime out there tonight.
We've got Loey Hunt and Keith. What is Keith's last name?
Moore.
Keith Moore. He was introduced to me as Keith. So
Yeah, no, it's Keith Moore.
Keith Moore working our opposite side field camera tonight. We've got Johnny Madrid working our up top main camera tonight. We've got his dad, Scott Madrid, working the field camera for us tonight. Big thanks to the Madrids for helping us out. Appreciate their time. Appreciate Loey. Appreciate Keith. And then again, Mr. Pena here helping me learn how to run the audio production. So there might be some hiccups, but we'll figure it out eventually.
Here's Riker's kick. It's high. It's going to go to about the 10-yard line. And he finds a hole. He gets out across the 35. They're going to spot it at about the 36 and a half, somewhere in that neighborhood. Nope, 37. They're going to go ahead and spot that at the 37-yard line. So a nice kick by Estrella on that, or a nice return on Round Valley's kick. Sorry about that. Wolfpack now on offense. They got 2 receivers to the near side. One back with the quarterback. Briscoe's rolling out. He's looking for a receiver. He airs it out to number 10, that Jacob Treppa, and he's going to take it out across the 50 to the Elks 48-yard line. Rowdy Rivera in on the tackle. Briscoe's rolling out. He finds a hole in the line. He takes it out to the 45 on the keeper, and he is brought down. I didn't get a number on who brought him down.
50, it's either 50 or 58. I'm not sure. I think it was the linebacker, 58.
58, Kyler Rominger. Briscoe finds there's a receiver across the 40, and he steps out of bounds. It's a 37-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds by Rivera.
This Estrella team finding their groove on offense.
Yeah, it was going to take them a minute, but now they're starting to be effective. They're starting to move the ball. Briscoe back in shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. He's looking to pass under pressure, and he's sacked by Trayson Merrill.
Good to see the defense getting home there.
Yeah.
Because he is dangerous throwing that ball. We've already seen that. 2 completed passes already this drive.
Well, Briscoe covers the field pretty well. Round Valley's defensive backs and linebackers need to keep that in check because it does look like he has mobility back there. He's not just going to stand in the pocket and take a hit. He has the ability to move around.
I am concerned about getting this playoff in time.
So we got 1 receiver. We got 2 in the backfield, 1 receiver each way. Briscoe's in shotgun. He hands off to 21, who finds a hole, and he gets all the way up to the 32-yard line.
So that's going to be short by about 6 yards of the first down.
Yeah, Rominger in again with the stop. So they've got about 3rd and 6. Briscoe's back in shotgun. Oh! And Round Valley jumps. So that's going to give them another 5. We've got encroachment.
So it's going to be short of the first.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, 5 yards. Replay the down.
So we got 3rd and 1 for Estrella inside the 30-yard line to about the 28 of Round Valley. Round Valley's defense now needs a stop. Briscoe gets a snap. He looks for a handoff. He decides to keep it, and he's going to be close. It's going to be close. They are spotting it at the 27-yard line. They're going to say he's short. Now, Mr. Chavez is going to call for a measurement now. Yeah, that is too close not to measure, Ethan. I don't. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I think he got it by a nose. I think he converted.
All right, then don't mess with it. Just keep on doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, they got it by
they got it by about half the football. So that is a first down for Estrella. Sorry about that. So that puts a first down about the 27. 1st and 10. Take some time to get the chain set. It's blown, ready for play.
That matters. It looks good on our end.
And 21, number William Bottriger. Sorry, guys. And that's going to be for a gain of about a yard. Somebody with the Wolfpack can help me pronounce that name. I sure would appreciate it. Briscoe's back in shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. He's looking far side, and it is not caught. So that'll be 3rd and 10 for Estrella.
It's looking pretty good. What do you want him?
He's free to do whatever he wants. He does not have to follow the ball.
You're free to do whatever you want. You do not have to follow the ball.
3rd and 10. Man in motion. Hands off to 21. Gets caught up.
Oh, wrapped up in
Oh,
the
yeah, he
backfield
is-
by 77.
77, Keanu Clark tying him up for a no gain. In fact, that might even be a loss on the play. Now, they're going to say a gain of 1. I guess they're going to mark progress.
So are we going to have a kicker? We have a T headed out, so they must have a kicker.
Oh, yeah. Hey, unlike last week, it looks like we're going to have a place kicker tonight. Number 19, or 18, David Villanueva. Sorry about that. Or no, 48, I'm sorry. 48 would be Noah Alvarez.
It's up. Oh, it's going to be short
Short.
and a little wide left.
Yeah, a little wide and a little short, so Round Valley's going to take over 1st and 10
There was some heat coming in, though, so he
from the 20.
was trying to get it out pretty quick.
Yeah, Round Valley's defense definitely putting him under some pressure. So Round Valley's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Yeah. Pretty good rush off the edge from 23 for the Round Valley Elks.
Yep. So Riker's going to come out with an empty backfield. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. There's a snap from Cisco. Marble's looking. He's under pressure. He airs it out to Rowdy Rivera, and he drops the pass. Had it in step and did not come down with it. Dropped the pass down at the 45-yard line.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
Wow.
Because he was gone, I'm pretty sure. He was in stride, no reason to slow down if he got a hold of that. Had a yard on the defender.
Yeah, that was what a heartbreaker that was. Riker's back in shotgun with an empty backfield. Wilbank in motion. Riker with the keeper up the middle, but he is met by the Wolfpack, and he might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but there's not much gain there, maybe about a yard, if that. So it's going to be 3rd and 9.
2 minutes, 45 seconds left here in this White Mountain Off-Road first quarter.
So we got 2:36 left in the first. Marble and Wilbank are in the backfield. We got 3 receivers right, 1 to the left.
He's saying like it's trying to tell him how to use the camera.
Riker's back. He's looking pass. He's looking for Seth underneath, and he finds him. Wilbank's on his feet, and he crosses the 30. Yeah, he crosses the 30.
That's going to be good for the first.
It will be. He got down to the 32-yard line. So Wilbank with about a 12-yard gain on that. So Round Valley does convert. So Cisco's getting ready to snap. We got Wilbank and Marble in the backfield, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Riker looks for the quick pass to Merrill. Merrill battles across to about the 41-yard line.
I think that might be good for the first.
Yep. First down, Round Valley.
Just a quick 10-yard pass. I guess I'll take that every time.
Absolutely. So Merrill battling for about 6 after I want to guess, was about an 8-yard pass. He airs it out. He's looking. No. Your intended receiver was Stockton Brown, and Stockton just could not get there.
So what are the pass interference rules in high school? Like away from the ball. Do they call anything like that?
You know, I never played that position, so I'm not really up on it. I couldn't tell you. I know it's not like college or the NFL where you got to look back for it or anything. It's pretty cut and dry. You either interfere with the receiver or you don't. If I can remember a lecture from Mr. Gerald Hancock back in the day when I did wear the stripes, you know, he basically said that in high school it's either PI or it's not. So he either interferes with him or he doesn't. If that answers it. Marble with the keeper, he's going to get about three on the carry. So Riker with the keeper.
Yeah, it's almost too bad that he didn't hand it off to Seth because he had a wide open lane to the left.
Well, you know, you're in that point of the game where you want to test the different looks of the defense. Right now, Round Valley's about 3rd and 7. One receiver to the far side, 3 to the near side. And Round Valley's going to call timeout with 49 seconds.
Round Valley.
Yeah, 49 seconds left in the first quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
I was looking for some scoring updates, and we don't have any yet. We just don't have any yet. So right now, Pace and Sholo still tied at 0. Winslow Snowflake tied at 0. Valley Christian and Arizona Prep are tied at 0 in the first quarter. So
indeed. Tyler, in answer to your question, yes, Mr. Flores is hurt. He hurt his foot last week in the Sholo game. If you, I don't think we even picked it up, but the last kick was actually done by Riker. So he is still out for tonight. I don't know what the outlook is to get him back anytime the rest of the season, but he's got a foot injury that he's dealing with right now. Foot or ankle, I'm not sure which. So that's all I know, which isn't much.
So the Wolfpack going into a 3-man front. There's a pass to Rivera. Rivera battles across to about the 49-yard line. So that's going to be a reception for Rivera, and that's going to be...
Yeah, they're signaling first down.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, it was a pretty generous spot because it looked like he was maybe half a yard short to me, but hey, I'll take it.
Well, he did. He crossed the 50. I thought he was down at the 49, but apparently the 48 was a better spot.
No, actually watching the replay, ref got it right. Kudos, ref. I hate to say it. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but hey.
3-man front.
Oh.
Wilbank finds a hold.
Oh, that's a
there's a hold
on
right
88.
there. Yeah, 88 Black with the hold. That one's coming back, ladies and
that
gentlemen.
one was a little obvious.
Yeah. 88.
Holding
Black.
offense.
Yeah, that's going to be Jordan Elmer with the hold.
Yeah, he got a hold on number 81 for Estrella.
Yeah.
Spot, replay the down.
10 yards from the spot, which was right about at the 10. So loss of only about 2 or 1.
Yeah, that's gonna negate that run. That was bad. We could see that clearly from up here. That was, oh man, darn it.
Yeah, that's a bummer there.
All right, Marble and Wilbank back in shotgun. Cisco with the snap. Here's the snap with the keeper. Marble's going to get to the sideline.
Oh, huge block from Cisco.
And
oh my goodness, did you see that block?
Hardly ever do you see the center pull. And Marble gets down to about the 41. So it's going to be 2nd and 4.
I don't know if they're getting another playoff in this half. But let's watch Cisco on this replay. Look at this monster block from the center. Pull in and kaboom! That's what we like to see.
Clock will start on the snap. Here's the snap to Marble. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking to the nearest. He's looking for
little
Merrill.
low.
And
Little low
Merrill
and
could
outside.
not come down with it.
Low and outside. It sounded like I'm calling pitches now.
All right, that's going to end the quarter. So right now, we are looking at Marble with 62 yards passing. Wiltbank with 71 yards rushing so far. Riker Marble with 11 yards rushing so far. Wiltbank with 12 yards on the reception. Tracy Merrill with 21 on the reception. Rowdy Rivera with 12 on the reception. So pretty balanced right now the Elks offense is.
That's what I like to see, moving the chains. I'd like to give a big shout out to some of our advertisers in this Call It Like West, Whammy Kablammy. Thanks, Jace. Shout out to some of our advertisers. Cowboy Up. Go see them if you need any animal feed, steel chainsaw parts, anything to do with all of your feed needs. I like Jeff, good guy. And that's where I get all my chainsaw parts from. It's down there at Cowboy Up, located right there in Springerville.
Okay, as we flip the field now, Round Valley's going to start at Estrella's 41-yard line. Marble and Wiltbank in the backfield, 3 wide right. And
Timeout, Estrella Foothills.
so Estrella's going to take a timeout.
Didn't like what they saw.
Nope, they did not. And I still don't have any scoring updates, so I can't tell you what's going on in the region so far. But so I'm going to try something else here.
Okay, so they switched to a 4 down front, 3 backers, and it looked like a backer didn't split out to Rowdy. They had trips to that side, and he was playing way too far inside, and the safety was at least 15 yards deep. So I think they felt like, hey, no one's over that guy. We better figure this out. Because they've been running that 3 down, 4 backers front. Switching it up to 4 down linemen. And same issue as last, but we've got a safety coming up. All right.
So Marble's back in shotgun. He hands off to Wiltbank up the middle, and he's going to cross the 35 down to about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, the way they're playing this with bringing that safety up to cover and relying on those 3 linebackers to stop the run. If he gets past that second level, there's no one back there to stop him. They don't have a single high.
No. You know, we saw a similar defense against Sholo, and they had pretty much the same luck. Estrella coming out with a 4-man front. There's Marble, there's Brown. Brown crosses the 25, and he gets to about the 24-yard line. So Brown's going to pick up 3 on the carry.
Ryan Frazier saying Sholo 22-8 over Payson into the first quarter.
22-8.
22-8 in favor of Sholo. Not surprising, that was a tough team.
If there's anybody out there that can get me a snowflake, that'd be great.
Oh, and the hanky's already out.
Yeah, we're going to have holding in the middle, I'll bet you. Yeah, 77.
This is going to leave a 2nd and long.
Block below the waist, offense.
Oh, block
Blocking
below the waist. Oh,
What's that good for, 10 or 15?
I believe 10.
Any luck that it's 5?
Nope.
No, that's at
luck.
least 10.
Block below the waist, offense. 15 yards, replay the down.
15. There you go.
Yeah,
So now we're going to go from a 2nd 1 to a 2nd and 14. So Round Valley's going to be 2nd and 15 on the penalty.
Has anyone told the ref that we're short?
Nope.
Just a thought.
3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Wiltbank in the back with Marble. Marble's back to pass. He's got time. He's airing it out to Brown. And
Oh,
it's
through his hands. Oh, my goodness.
In and out of the hands of Brown.
That is unfortunate. That was a pretty well-thrown ball. Over the shoulder catch. Tough one to make, but, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, I bet he does, too. So I'm looking for updates. I'm looking for updates on the Winslow Snowflake game and the Valley Christian Arizona College Prep game. If anybody can let me know, that'd be great. We have encroachment.
Encroachment. We've got a
Head ball, neutral zone infraction, defense. 5 yards, replay the down.
So was that the defensive end that was too far forward, or was that the corner playing up?
I think it was the corner playing up.
Oh, Seth Wiltbank forward. Trail Riders touchdown. It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, that, what do you say?
Did we catch the band sleeping, or?
Band's not here.
Yeah, we did. We did catch
Or the
the
band's not here?
Band is not here.
Oh, so it's just the students.
Here's the kick. It's up.
Look good from
And it's
here.
good.
There we go.
Round Valley 21, Estrella 0 with 11:09 left. Count it out, Elks Nation. Clap your hands for your Round Valley Elks.
All right. Getting ready to kick off. 21-0, our score here. 11 minutes left in the second quarter. Round Valley up over the Estrella Foothills Wolves. Nice
There's
deep
a kick. Yep. He crossed the 35 to the 37. That's number 2.
That was a good
for
run.
Estrella. Cannon Scrimmager is my guess. He's going to be just short of the 40-yard line. Trying to guess the official spot. It's going to be about the 38-yard line.
I'm so glad we're playing in the dome tonight because it's starting to get cold. Hey, if you need any fireplace or fireplace cleaning supplies, go hit up Woodland, our second quarter sponsor. No project too big or too small. Always willing to help in the community.
Here's a snap. Shotgun. Morgan Arona with the stop on the play.
It seemed like he got a lot more yards than he did. It was only good for about 2.
Well, he started
He does,
8 yards
yeah,
deep.
they start pretty deep. He got ahead of steam, but takes a while to get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Morgan Arona with the tackle on that just met him just ahead of the line and stopped him. Estrella back to a pass. He's looking. He finds his man. And he crosses to about the 48-yard line.
Was that Nico that brought him down?
That was Mr. Pena bringing him down. So Estrella Foothills lining up 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side with Briscoe and shotgun.
And timeout.
Oh, the chains didn't move.
Result of play, down, resetting the chains.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't a timeout. The officials needed to get their chains reset.
hey, wait a second.
Yeah. It's 1st and 0. All right, so now Round Valley's ready to go.
I was wondering what kind of shenanigans all that arm motions by that side judge was. Out in the flat, caught. Number 7 broke 2 tackles.
Oh, he's still on. He crosses Round Valley's 40.
Oh, my
He's
goodness.
dragged down by Morgan Arona.
My goodness, what a hustle play by Morgan to get back there.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
I'm
was
pretty sure he was blitzing on that play and was able to run all the way back and get caught back up to that play.
Oh,
Coach
Valley,
Coach
second of the
is
half.
not happy. Going to have a little talk with the defense.
Yeah. So it's a timeout. Now we're starting to see Estrella Foothills moving the ball a little bit. They're seeing something in Round Valley's defense that they feel like they need to attack, and they're doing it effectively. So things are looking pretty balanced right now. The score doesn't reflect it, but the 2 teams are now settling into the football game I expected.
Yeah, you know, for as well as Estrella Foothills moves the ball, no points is surprising because they seem to move the ball well, and then they just start having miscues and I'm not sure what it is, whether it's a late play call getting in or.
So 7 goes in motion. Briscoe's going to pitch. He loses the ball. It's loose.
Ooh.
Oh, and I believe
I thought 77 had it, but not
No.
quite.
no. Garcia and Clark were in on the fumble, but number 7 was able to get back on it and save the fumble.
Yep, sorry about that. I was doing paperwork.
So Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers near side, one to the far side. Here's the snap. He's looking far side.
Oh,
And no go.
almost swatted down at the line of scrimmage and behind his receiver just a little bit.
Yeah.
He was trying to get rid of that in a hurry.
So it's going to be 3rd and
14?
13, 14. Plays coming in. Ball's coming out. Briscoe's got his people lined up in shotgun. He's got number 7 checking back in. And
11.
Official out, injured.
Injured player?
yeah, official timeout. We had an injured player.
Uh-oh.
Now he's getting everybody reset, and I think Briscoe's wanting to get the offense set. Briscoe's looking to pass. He's got a little time over the middle,
Oh,
and he is met and dropped down by,
number 58.
Roaming or bringing him down hard.
Yeah, lineman coming up to give him a block. He sidestepped him and found the receiver.
Yeah, our Mike backer stepped up and just hit him right at the line of scrimmage.
So we saw the kick from the other end around the 30. Not quite enough leg to make it, so they got to go for it on 4th.
Fourth down for the Wolves. They're going to go for it. 4th and 14. Quick pass to number 2. Number 2 with it.
There's the pass.
He's got
He crosses the 30, and he's going to be brought down.
Oh, it's going to be close.
It is going to be close. He's brought down.
He looks like he's about a yard short.
Yeah, that's
Oh, he looks like about a yard short. And that was 4th down, I believe. Officials timeout. Now they're discussing it.
Officials timeout. We're going to check it.
I mean, they spotted it and moved it at least twice.
yeah, well, you know, that's fine. Get it right. You know, do whatever you got to do. Just get it right. Yeah, first down by
my
a
goodness.
nose. And
By
I
a
mean
hair.
just by a nose. So Estrella is going to convert and get the first down.
Well, I knew it was close.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was that close.
So now they're inside the 30. They're at the Round Valley 27-yard line.
First and 10 for the Wolves.
And that was a clever little play to capitalize on the pursuit by Round Valley. Throw that screen coming back underneath, receiver screen.
Yep. Briscoe's back in shotgun. He hands it off up the middle, and he is met by a wall of Elks. And he's going to get maybe a yard on the play. Cisco and I don't know how many others were in on that tackle.
It's getting real down there in the trenches, I can tell you that much.
Yes, yes it is.
Still eked out about a yard.
Yeah, Cisco with the initial attack on that. So Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's got one back there with him. Here's the snap. He's looking to pass. He's got time. It's up. He airs it out. Oh. Taking a shot to the end zone, and Seth Wiltbank tried to get there, but the ball just overthrown.
Yeah, Seth not quite tall enough to get a piece of that.
No.
He had the read on it, but not quite.
Definitely enough to make everybody hold their breath.
I don't think I got enough time to show the replay.
So we got, 3rd and 8. Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's rolling out to the far side. He's looking. There's the the catch and the hit.
Hit hard after the catch.
Yeah, he was
He's
hit
slow to
hard
get
at
up.
the 10-yard line, and he is slow to get up.
And we're going to have
Wiltbank.
officials timeout for that.
Yeah, he's not getting up. I didn't get a number.
I'm going to look and see if I can see it on the replay.
I believe it's number 2, but I'm not certain, and I don't want to make
I believe it's a number 2, yes.
So number 2, Cannon Scrimmager, shaken up on the play. That was as hard a hit as you'll see in high school football, ladies and gentlemen. Wiltbank met him at the same time the ball. In fact, I'm surprised he hung on to it. Hats off to that young man for holding on to that ball. That was a football hit.
Indeed.
So we've got a officials timeout on the field as the trainers are looking at the
Injured?
the injured Wolfpack players. What
There
I was
you
trying
go.
to get out.
The Winjured.
The Winjured. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. I'm an amateur, but I try really hard. So
Yeah, I wonder, because they hit really hard chest to chest, I wonder if he got the wind knocked out of him, because it does feel like you're dying when that happens.
I'm sure. And then the lack of oxygen up here at 7,000 feet probably doesn't help. Just saying. Now the good news is that will result in a Wolfpack first down. So they will convert and get the first down.
And they'll be inside the 10, so it'll be a 1st and goal from the 9.5.
Yep.
Call it. Oh, now the trainer's moving down to leg, looks like, possibly.
I didn't see.
Yep, that's number 2, favoring his left leg.
Ouch.
But he's up. He's being helped off the field. I sure hope he's going to be all right.
Yeah, I do too. That was a shot. That was a shot. They're grabbing a chair for him.
On the red clock run.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah. So we need to talk to the referee about how to work the mic, I guess. First and goal, Briscoe with the keeper.
Oh, he keeps. Oh,
and
my
he's going
goodness.
to get brought down. I think that's Clark brought him. Yeah, that's Clark bringing him down just inside the 5.
Yeah, they were wanting to hit him in the backfield, but he faked the pitch.
Briscoe with the pitch, and there's
Yep.
the touchdown. So
Number
Estrella
21.
Foothills. Yeah, Estrella getting in and into the end zone.
William Bontrager. I hope that's how you say it, because it's fun.
Yeah, I'm struggling with some of these names myself. So now we've got, I believe, that is Alvarez to kick. So here we go. There's the hole. Here's the kick. It's up,
Ooh, that was a tough hold,
and it's good.
but he still got it through. He had to. He almost like stuttered in his swing because the holder had to get a better grip on that.
Yeah, that was a little ugly, not gonna lie, but hey, it yields points. So I'm sure nobody cares at this point.
Indeed.
All right, so teams are gonna get set up. We got a small break in the action. Teams are gonna get set up for the kickoff.
Big shout out to another one of our sponsors, Into the Woods Photography. Right now they're running some senior photo specials. They do sports magazines. Check them out on Facebook for all the details. That's Into the Woods Photography for all of your photography needs. Have you ever used them before, Dan?
Yes, I have. No, Into the Woods. I'm
Into
sorry,
the
I
Woods?
haven't. No.
Okay. I haven't either. I should. I'm going to have to look them up on Facebook.
No, I haven't seen it, Wes.
All righty. Estrella lining up to kick.
So Roundvalley's gonna. Who is that? That's Jordan. That's Brett Jordan. Gets it at about the 23 and takes it down to about the 48.
Breaks one tackle, gets another 12, 14 yards. Well done, sir.
So Marble's back in shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's got Wilbank back there with him. He's rolling. He's looking deep. He's got a man down there. Rivera makes the catch. There's a flag. Rowdy Rivera is going to carry it in for a touchdown. There is a flag on the
Off, we will see.
Well, we'll
Do you think it
decline
might have
the,
been
yeah, we'll
offensive
decline it.
pass interference?
If it's offensive, it's coming back. If it's defensive, we'll decline and take the six points.
Pass interference on the
Defense, so it'll
Down.
be declined.
All
yeah.
right, so that's a touchdown.
Yeah, so great catch And great run by Mr. Rivera. Hey, Elks Nation, if you're on the Facebook page, help me out with some updates. I am looking for updates for Snowflake Winslow and Sholo Payson. If you can help me out with that, I'd appreciate it. There's the hold. There's the kick. It's up. It's good. So Round Valley's up 28-7 with 6:44 left in the second quarter. And here is your fight song. Get rowdy, Elks fans. Yes, I do love this song.
Indeed. Big shout out, McCall Hauling and Dirt Works, here to do new septic install, septic repair, gravel and dirt work. They'll build pads for you. They do brush removal. They'll build a road. They'll even help with utility lines. So McCall Hauling and Dirt Works for all of your dirt work needs. I know you've used them before for some gravel.
Oh yeah, Cam just brought me some gravel. Sorry, I was reading the comments. But yeah, Cam just brought me some gravel and helped me out, especially with the drainage issues I've been having. But yeah. So Marble's back to kick. There's the kick. It's up and it's deep. It's going to be out of bounds at about the 10. Yeah, it's going to go out of bounds at the 10.
Let's see what he has.
Kick out of bounds. Offensive X take the ball at 35-yard line. First down.
Yeah,
Well,
so
there you
Estrella's
go.
going to start 1st and 10 on their own 35. So Round Valley coming out in a 4-man front. Cisco at nose with Garcia at tackle. Nope, they're switching. Now it's going to be Garcia at nose and Cisco at tackle.
This Estrella team has some size on that line, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Is that delay a game?
Delay a game.
Oh, delay of game. Offense. 5 yards. Replay the down.
It does seem like they've been struggling
Now,
getting the play in and ready.
yeah, that's the first penalty tonight for Estrella. So, well,
no, they had
disciplined.
that one offsides, that encroachment penalty earlier.
Oh, you know what? They did.
Yeah.
I missed that one. Oh, and PI. Yeah,
Yeah, but we didn't accept the PI, so did it really happen?
yeah, that's so. Trayson Merrill and Cisco getting in on that. So that nice defensive stop, big loss. So now Stray is going to be, 2nd and 18? 2nd and 18. Briscoe with the snap. He's going to keep it. He's giving a screen. And there's Rivera. Hits him at about the 28-yard line.
Gain of 1?
Yep.
Question mark?
Yeah, something like that.
I believe it was about a yard when it was all said and done.
But you know what? That screen is effective. It's just that Round Valley's defense is being disciplined and staying home. Gannon Earhart, number 21, checking in at tackle. Here comes the pass rush. Briscoe rolling out under pressure, and the pass is not caught. The intended receiver, I'm trying to get a number. It's going to be 4th and long. The intended receiver just not able to come down with it.
Are we going to see our first punt, Dan?
This will be the 2nd punt by Estrella tonight.
Did they punt earlier?
They did. They punted in the first quarter.
I thought they went for it on 4th down and had the kick.
No,
No?
they punted.
Okay.
There's the punt. It's going to hit at the 45.
Round Valley bounce.
Yeah, it's going to be at the 43-yard line. Round Valley's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 43.
Indeed. Snowflake is up 45-0 over Winslow. Currently is what I'm hearing on the streets.
45-0. Anything on the Payson Sholo game?
36-8 in favor of Sholo.
36-8 in favor of Sholo. Good deal.
I suppose.
All right. So, there, I'll update the banner. All right, Marbles back in shotgun, 2 right, 2 left, with Wiltbank back there with him. High snap, he hands off to Wiltbank. Wiltbank looking to get outside. He's looking, he makes a cut on a block, and he crosses the 50 down to about the 40, I'm going to say the 48-yard line.
Just refusing to give up on that play. My goodness.
Yeah, he ran a long ways left to right, but it only about 8 yards upfield.
You want them to come back up at half? The Chloe and Keith, do you want them to come back up at half?
All right, so Round Valley crossing midfield to about the 48-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and 1 for Round Valley. Estrella doing a good job this quarter digging in. 3-man front. They're going into a pass prevent. Rivera in motion. And Rivera gets a first down. He crosses the 40. And there's a flag by the referee. He's going to go out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
Holding offense. 80.
Yeah, 88. Jordan Elmer with the hold.
That's twice tonight they've gotten Elmer on the hold.
Yep.
Holding offense. 10 yards from the spot. Replay the down.
Yeah, so that's going to bring Round Valley back. So instead of 2nd and 1, it's going to be 2nd and
7?
7?
6?
Yeah.
7?
8? Let's call
7.
it 8.
It's 7.
Okay.
I know how to count. And after counting, I've decided it's 7.
Okay.
Are you guys plugged in?
All right, so we got Cisco snapping the ball. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Wiltbank and Marble back in shotgun. Here's the snap. Marble's looking for 44. Pena crosses the 45, and that should be good for a Round Valley first down.
Wow. He's little and slippery, ducking inside
Yeah.
and underneath tackles.
He battled down to the 44.
Just went black. Their camera just went black. Try to get it back on.
Marble's back in shotgun, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Wiltbank back there with him. Hand off to Wiltbank. Wiltbank getting to the sideline. He cuts up field, and he's still in there. He gets pushed out of bounds. They're going to spot him. Trying to get the spot from the official. 29, no, they're moving. Moving.
19?
Okay, inside the 20, up to the 18-yard line. So, Wiltbank with the carry.
I believe that's what, 26 yards?
Yes, I do. I believe you're right. Sorry.
Close the viewfinder.
3:33 left in half. Marble for the shotgun. Receivers
Marble's back in shotgun. He's looking quick pass to Merrill for about 5 yards. Merrill's battling. He won't go down. And the ball's stripped away. No, they're going to say he's
They're
out.
going to give him progress, I guess.
I think they're going to call him down at the 15, and Estrella stripped the ball and took off running with it. So I believe they're going to say first
First down.
yeah, first down for the Wolves at the 15-yard line. So we have a fumble by Merrill, or it was stripped.
Yeah, it hit the turf there.
Okay, so Australia's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line with 3:23 left in the second quarter.
I'm on my way.
There's the pitch. Briscoe got hit and shaken up just a little bit. Looks like they're going to gain about 2 on the play. So that's going to get them out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Clock is running, 2:56. Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's got 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 with him. He's looking for the quick pass and in and out of the hands.
Right
of
off
number
the
4,
hands.
Trevor Vaughn, in and out of his hands.
He was right down there close to the first down sticks as well.
Yeah. He just in and out. He looked like he was making the turn and just didn't catch the ball.
Yeah, it looked like it hit his hands and he closed them so quick he shot him right back out.
Awful quiet here in the stadium tonight with 2:47 left in the half. And Briscoe was looking for the snap and didn't get it. They were
Out. Estrella Foothills.
Yeah, Estrella Foothills trying to draw us off sides, and it didn't happen. So that should be their
Last time out of the half.
Yeah, it should be. Although the scoreboard's showing that they each have 1. But Estrella should be out.
They should be. I'm pretty sure that was 3. Chat, tell us what you think.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell Wes. Estrella's out of timeout. That was that was their 3rd timeout. So you might want to let. Yeah, that was their last.
I don't know. At any rate, good time to talk about our sponsors. Farmers Insurance, our local agent, Mr. Troy Merrill. Hey, there's risk in everything we do. You might as well get covered. No place better in town than Farmers Insurance. Always involved in local athletic programs. If you want to get your insurance local, stop by Mr. Troy Merrill, Farmers Insurance, right down there next to the short stop is where his office is located.
I was looking for scoring updates. If anybody's got anything on Sholo or Snowflake.
So it looks like Sholo still 36-8. Snowflake 45-0 for last I heard.
Okay.
Valley Christian 33-0. Not sure who they're playing tonight.
They are playing Arizona Prep or Arizona College Prep. Oh, a little bit of razzle-dazzle, and that's going to get him out across the 30. Estrella now driving. They cross the 30 for a 1st down. So they convert. Morgan Arona with the tackle. Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's got 2 on each side. He's looking to pass. He airs it out underneath the 21.
Ooh, brought down hard.
21 is William Bontrager. Nico Pena bringing him down. Estrella trying to get their offense set. Clock is running. We're now at the 2-minute warning, which doesn't exist. And here's the handoff. Cisco grabs him, and him and Clark. Yeah, Cisco and Clark just wrapped him up.
Yeah,
Cisco,
with extra help from number 8, Mr. Arona.
Yeah, that was all they had to do was hold him up long enough, and Morgan got there and helped out. Yeah, Cisco and Clark having a great night tonight, not going to lie. Kyler Rominger not doing too bad himself either. Defense is really strong. Morgan Arona also. Briscoe's rolling out. He's under pressure. He's looking, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, number 28, Alan Becker.
A lot of drop balls tonight, both teams.
Yep. Alan Becker, I wonder if he's related to any of the Beckers up here. That'd be interesting to find out.
I mean, it's a small state. At least it feels like it.
So it looks like 4th and 9. Looks like they're going to punt, or at least they're showing punt. And there's the kick. He's looking for it to go out of bounds, and it does at the 38. 39-yard line. Goes out of bounds, and that's where they'll mark it. So it looks like Round Valley's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 39 with 1:11 left in the half.
So, minute and 11. We got time to score, right?
Sure we do.
We've got one timeout.
Absolutely.
We've got really fast receivers.
Yes, we do.
And I'm not going to lie, Wiltbank catching balls from out of the backfield is a force to be reckoned with.
Yep. So Round Valley coming out. We got 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Wiltbank and Marble back in shotgun. Riker looking to throw. He's under pressure. He steps up in the pocket.
Ooh,
And
my
almost
goodness.
intercepted.
That was a dangerous
Braden
throw.
Hott
Trying to
almost
throw it back across his body after running forward. Feet weren't on the ground.
Yeah, Braden Hott stepping up and almost coming down with that.
I mean, hit him both hands in the face mask, and he was so excited he just forgot to go ahead and finish the catch.
That was a dangerous pass for Marble to throw. So now we're going to clear out the backfield. We got 2 receivers.
Oh, my goodness.
The far side, 3 to the near side. Marble's back there all by himself in shotgun. Here's the snap from Cisco. Marble's dropping back to pass. He steps up through the line. He keeps it. He's running up the middle. He gets a first down. He gets across the 40. Wow, he crosses he gets down to the Estrella 38-yard line.
Wow.
On that carry. How many yards did he get in?
So it was at the 38.
So 38 to 38?
Pretty much. That's what it looks like from the replay.
So 20 yards. Wow. Cool.
There's a flag on the play. We have an equipment malfunction. Yep.
So it looks like Rivera's coming off the field with an equipment malfunction. So it's no penalty. Looks like his mouthpiece or something.
Is it because he didn't put his mouthpiece in?
No, something's going on. He couldn't put it in. Something's going on with the equipment, so they got to get it fixed. So 40, now the clock's running. Round Valley's going to come up to the line. Now they're on Estrella's 38-yard line. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Marble's back in shotgun by himself. Here's the snap. Marble under pressure. He throws across the middle, and he finds Walker, and Walker gets down to the Dallin Walker got down to the 2-yard line. The backing coverage tried to jump the pass and missed.
Round Valley.
So the backer tried to jump the pass and missed, and that left Dallin wide open.
Oh, and then he shakes one tackle, brought down from behind at the 2-yard line.
Yeah,
my goodness.
So that puts, wow, yeah, we're going to try to get you some more scoring updates during halftime. So right now we've got Round Valley at the 2-yard line going in. Estrella's on their heels trying to keep them out on the goal line. Round Valley's up 28-7 with 24 seconds left in the half. So right now, Round Valley's offense looking pretty strong. There hasn't been many miscues at all. Riker's back in shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 right. He's got Wiltbank back there with him. A little bit of adjustment. Here's the snap from Cisco. Riker hands it down to Wilbank. Wilbank walks in. So Wilbank walks in.
Riders, touchdown.
Yeah, that was.
Is that 3 tonight already?
That's 4 for Wilbank.
That's 4?
4 touchdowns for Wilbank.
So he had the big run, the long catch, the short run.
And actually 5 if you count the one that came back on the penalty.
That is also true.
Okay, there's the hold. There's the kick. Marble's kick is up, and it's good. Ladies and gentlemen, Round Valley up 35-7 with 20 seconds left in the half. So I'm getting this now. ALA Gilbert is up 28-7 over Thatcher in the second quarter. Let's see. We've got River Valley is up over Yuma Catholic 19-14. Thank you, Erica. Appreciate that. Oh, the Lobos are up 52-0 over Winslow. So I'll get that going right now on the banner.
$20 seconds left before halftime.
Want to thank Erica Scarborough for the scoring update. That was very helpful. Thank you. So Marble's getting his team ready to kick off. Estrella's lined up to receive. Yeah. Marble with the onside kick. And 41, Braden Hott. It hits him and he falls on it. It just shy of midfield at the 45. So with 19 seconds left, it looks like Estrella's going to take over 1st and 10 from the 45, or just ahead of the 45. They're going to spot the 46. So
the thought being, I guess you kick it at the guy so hard it bounces back off of him?
I believe so.
It was like right at him.
Yeah. So Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's got two to the near side, 2 to the far side, and 1 back there with him. They're ready to go. Here's the clap. There's the snap. He's looking deep. He's under pressure. And he is sacked. Nah, he is sacked by Clark. Clark is going to get the sack. Yeah, Clark is going to get the sack.
And clock's still running.
Gage Baker came in, but the sack goes to Clark. And that's the half, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to end it for now. So, Ethan, let's go to the dashboard and look real quickly. Right now, Round Valley is looking at 167 yards rushing and 102 yards passing. That's, of course, that's unofficial. Just a great half for Round Valley. They're right now penalty yardage. They're looking at 30 and 25. So penalties are really good, especially over last week. Round Valley with 2 first downs. Estrella Foothills with 4. Round Valley with 2 third down conversions, and Estrella with 4. So, other than the score, it's a pretty even ball game, if I do say so myself.
Did I hear that right? Is that almost 300 yards of total offense?
That's almost 300 yards of total offense. Of course, that's unofficial, but yes.
I believe it, because if you think about it, they've been back and forth all the way down the field. They haven't had a lot of drives with terrific field position. It's been long drives. They've just covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, it's been it's been a battle. There's no denying that. So it looks like the dance team's coming out now. And of course, I'm sorry guys, we will have to talk over the music. That's just the rules.
Yeah, that's how it works. Oh, well, at any rate, exciting first half of football. The score doesn't make it seem like it's an exciting game, but this Estrella Foothills team, they play well. They just, it just seems like a lot of the breaks don't go their way. Dropped passes, penalties at inopportune times, delay of games, just little things that I'm wondering how many years this coach has been their head coach.
I really don't know. And, if there's somebody out there in the Wolfpack that wants to answer some of those questions for us, like Nadine Molina, if I can put you on the spot, if you know the answers to some of this stuff, let us know. Because we have a lot, we'd like some background information on Estrella. We're not able to dig a lot up, but they, I like the way they play football. I do. They could be very competitive up here in the 3A.
Indeed. I mean,
because they play a brand of football that's very similar to what we play up here. So,
I mean, defensively, pretty similar to Sholo.
Actually, yes.
And Sholo's had a lot of success with running that.
Yeah.
I mean, we struggled with it at times, but it definitely seemed like Sholo got a lot of pressure from their guys up front. Estrella just doesn't seem like they're getting the same amount of pressure.
No, and that could be attributable to some adjustments that were made after last week, because Sholo kind of showed us where some adjustments needed to be made on that defensive front. So it does not at all surprise me that
that perhaps maybe that pressure isn't coming.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure
hot and heavy.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Hawes worked with his guys this week and said, "Listen, we're not bleeding yardage because of non-blocking."
Indeed.
The Round Valley dance team, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys, we got us about 12 minutes before the action comes back. Go hit that concession stand.
All righty. So I don't see cheerleaders coming out. Maybe they'll be back in a minute. We'll see. Big shout out, Pioneer Title Agency. Hey, look, if you're buying or selling, you're going to want to talk to Pioneer Title Agency. I know when I bought my house, when I refinanced my house, both times used Pioneer Title. Great experience, even during the COVID craziness of getting in there, getting things signed. Everything handled professionally and just easy, convenient. So they definitely get my vote.
Oh, yeah. Well, Pioneer Title, because of the work I do, I'm constantly in and out of their office.
I believe it. I mean,
and with all the real estate transactions been going on in Apache County here lately, they're just as busy as we are. It's crazy right now what's going on in the real estate market.
Yep. And you heard that right. If you need surveying done, talk to Dan Muth at DMJMPLS Land Surveying. Because
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I'm sure. He may not be able to get to it quickly because there's so much going on. I know he vents to me all the time, but he's doing as many a week as he can.
I am. I got to tell you, this has been a banner year, and I am very thankful and glad for the work, and I appreciate everybody's patience. If you're out there watching and listening and you're wondering why I haven't got there yet, I am a solo operator. I do everything from janitorial to bookkeeping to surveying, so I do everything I can to keep up with it. So I can only beg for your patience and hope that you indulge me.
All right. And hearing from the Wolfpack, they're saying that this is indeed first-year head coach.
Ah, okay.
Which, the hiccups we're seeing feels like first-year head coach hiccups.
And I would imagine that getting to know your players, where to plug in the right players into the right positions is a little tough for a first-year head coach.
Well, and it's probably a new scheme, and it's an effective scheme, but it's still new, and it takes time.
Yeah. Oh,
you know
absolutely.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
And, for the most part, they execute it well. They're just that little bit away from, finishing the drives and really being successful with it. So I wish them all the luck in the world.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
definitely a scrappy team. A lot of
Well,
good size.
You know, it's just in my observation, but a lot of times you'll see a team struggle under a new coach the first year, but then they really come back in the successive year, the next 2 years, and then all of a sudden they find their groove, and then pretty soon, you know, they're that team to beat. And I can see that out of this Estrella team. They all the pieces are there. It looks like they just need to figure out how to place them. And of course, I'm not trying to be a backseat coach or nothing, but you know, I see a lot to work with on that team, and I'm sure that coach is going to figure it out.
Yeah, you know, a lot of it is you just see players just in body language of what I've seen from at times they're kind of like giving the I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. That the hands up, like looking at the sideline like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And so,
right,
you know, that's just more of a confidence thing, and they'll get it figured out. I'm wondering if this team is a smaller school in their conference, and I bet they punch above their weight class, so to speak.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad guess.
Because when you think of other 4A teams we faced, they've had, I don't know, at least another 10, 12 kids on the sidelines.
Well, you know, you could make the same argument about Round Valley. 2 years ago, we were in the 2A East.
Indeed.
And then we had the audacity to win the state championship, so the AIA moved us up to 3A East. Now, for whatever reason, no other schools had to move up when they won a state championship, just saying. But we did, and, you know, we're a school that's always having to punch above its weight. So I've got a lot of empathy for Estrella. You know, they're probably going to, next year, they're probably going to come out and be pretty scrappy within their own division. I'm going to follow them just to see how they do next year. But, you know, I see a lot of similarities between them and us with regard to where they're at within their conferences. Yeah, because you look at what we have to deal with from week to week, and I bet you it's very similar to what they're dealing with week to week.
Indeed.
So
I just appreciate them coming all this way, playing in the dome, keeping me warm one more night this winter.
Yeah, no kidding. That, you know what, if nothing else, thank you for making the drive. We appreciate it. We're not sitting out in the cold. It's nice.
Indeed.
Actually nice. Uh-oh. Looks like the boss is coming back to work.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh. We're in
Gonna
trouble.
give us the what for.
Yeah, we're in trouble. We are in trouble.
Not if you don't turn my mic up, though. Then you just can't hear me, and everything's okay that way, right?
I like it.
I
Yeah.
didn't hear you. What'd you say?
See, that's what I'm talking about right now. So there were definitely a couple plays there in the first half that I wish I had another monitor over there so I could have pulled back the stream and watched the instant replay. How have things looked for you guys here on the stream with all the monitors and such?
Well, Elks look good. Surprising amount of dropped balls for both teams.
True, that's fair.
You know, I think we're probably close to at least 3 apiece, maybe 4 for Estrella. So that's kind of the story I see. I think that's one thing that's been holding back this Estrella Foothills team is just drop balls. You know, they get themselves in a lot of 3rd and long, 4th and long situations, and they've come really close to – they've converted a lot of them, and then they've had a couple they've fallen short, mostly due to drop passes from what I've seen.
Dan, what do you think from the elevation advantage perspective? Do you think it's been a really big difference for the Wolves as they've come up here and had to perform within a few hours? How's that?
Well, yeah. I mean, you're coming up from the Valley, so anytime a Valley school comes up here to play, they don't notice it at first, but then as the game goes on and they start to get tired, I'm sure that there's guys right now that have pounding headaches that cannot figure out why.
Let's run in some oxygen here. Got to get them a little O2. Fried chicken. How's the first half been for you, sir? Talk into my microphone.
Good.
What about it has been good?
We're winning?
Fair enough. That's fair enough. That is an 8-year-old's evaluation of the first half. It's
Honestly,
good because we're winning.
That was my favorite part, too.
I'm surprised he's not down on the field. He's usually down there where all the kids are. How did he end up here with us?
I think he wants money.
Oh, is that it?
I think it might
Concession
be.
stand?
Is it concessions? Is that
It's
what you need?
concession stand.
Hang on.
Yeah, somebody wants some M&Ms.
Catch me in a few minutes, okay? Catch me outside. How about that? No. No, don't catch me outside. Go over by my laptop. I'll be there in just a minute.
So, Wes, I was going to tell you right now, team rushing and team passing yards combined, we are looking at 269 yards.
You know what that is?
That's unofficial.
That's almost as many yards and penalties as there was last week in the game.
You know what?
Almost.
That's that's history. Putting that
That
behind
was
me.
last
Don't want to
week.
talk about it.
That was
That's
last
right.
week and stuff.
That it's ancient history in my mind. I'm not going to fixate on that.
What's going on?
Shots fired.
Well, it's the place to be. It is the place to be. I'm going to take it as a compliment, I guess. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
They're making fun of my beard. I don't know if that's what it was intended to be, but that's what I took it as. Okay, adjustments. I mean, if we talked about adjustments once last week, we talked about it a million times. What are the adjustments going to be for the Wolves in the second half? What do they need to do different to try to put some more scores on the board against the Elks?
Well, I think the biggest adjustment is a passing team like Round Valley, you cannot play cover zero. Sholo found that out. Estrella Foothills found that out in the first half. You go to a three-man front, you play that 3-5. Sure, that gives you more backers, but they're still not getting any safeties back, and we are tearing them up deep. We're just tearing them up.
Well, and the other problem is you got those three backers free to contain the run, but that's not really working for him either. So
No.
you might as well drop two back, get your backers out in some coverage, and just maybe take more of a bend but not break approach to the second half.
Maybe move back into a 4-3-4 or something along those lines so that you've got those two high safeties that can help that. So,
what do you guys think? In the comments, let us know what adjustments do you think the Wolves need to make for the second half. If we've got, I heard you call them the Wolf Pack. I like it, by the way. So if we got some Wolf Pack on the stream, what are the adjustments you see the Wolves making? And for the Elks fans watching tonight, do you see the Elks doing anything different in the second half? I don't know if right away we're going to see some of our underclassmen get to some game time, but maybe later in the third quarter I anticipate seeing some of the names that we haven't announced yet. Just my thought. I don't know if that'll happen for sure, but
I'm guessing we're going to have to get to a running clock, so you're probably looking at 49. You're probably looking at 49-7 before we start to see a lot of the JV kids get in and get some reps.
You want the 42 number is what you're saying.
They want the deficit to be 42 to get that running clock, and then you'll see a lot of those guys come in and finish it out.
All right, guys. Well, I got to pivot down to a chair, a few down, so we can get ready for the second half. We're about 4.5 minutes away here in your Lesueur Advanced Automotive halftime coverage of Let's Go Elks. I know these guys are taking care of you right here. They will continue to do so, and we will catch you after the game for a little bit of post-game action. There was something else I was going to say, and I forgot. You know what? If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing, just like you see it right there. Hit that red button. Rotate your phone. Let it run full screen. Hit that red button. Ring the bell. It helps us out as we climb the ladder to 1,000. That is our goal, to get the herd to 1,000 on the YouTubes. It unlocks some more tools for us. If you haven't seen it, I know nobody probably has, and I'm probably the only one that cares, but we did unlock the ability for a custom username or a custom URL with YouTube. So it's no longer channel blah, 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 blah. It now is youtube.com/C/Let's Go Elks, which is pretty cool. So help us continue to build the herd digitally, as it were. This has been Let's Go Elks. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I got to go over there. Guys, have fun.
Hey, thanks, Wes.
Yeah, we unlocked that ability when we surpassed 500 subscribers. So,
and what were we at,
growing.
like 508?
At the end of the Sholo game, when we shut everything down, we were like 498. And then by the next morning, we were above 500. I think it's 508. I haven't checked. I guess I could. I mean, I'm sitting here not doing a dang thing, except for talking to you during this Lesueur Advanced
3 minutes, please. 3 minutes.
Automotive halftime show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's your 3-minute warning. Go get your popcorn. Go refresh your drinks. Get your snacks ready for an exciting second half of football here in the Round Valley Dome, where your Round Valley Elks are hosting the Wolfpack from Estrella Foothills. I call them the Wolfpack. I don't know. The Wolves. I don't know if that's a thing down there or not, but if it isn't, then it should be. I'm going to go ahead and add that.
Indeed.
So, just because I can, you know.
We have 509 subscribers as of right now, in case anyone cared.
509. Come on, let's get to 1,000. I feel like Jerry Lewis and Neil Telethons. Get on the phone. Mash that like button and subscribe. Get us to 1,000.
Do it for the children.
Do it for the children. That's right. What was it, Memorial Day, wasn't it? The Memorial Day telethon back in the day?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm quite that old to remember him well, but
My parents used to love to watch that. How did I get on the Jerry Lewis telethon?
only you, Dan, could take us to these
I know.
highs,
I'm
lows.
I'm showing my age is what I'm doing.
It happens.
Does it? Does it?
Hey, confirmed it is a thing. Wolfpack.
Wolfpack is a thing. See,
It's a thing.
I figured.
It would
Because
have
it
to be,
just
right?
right. Okay, how did that get?
What did you do?
I don't know.
You broke
Facebook
it.
kicked me out, so now I got to refresh Facebook because. One thing about everybody coming up here to watch the game, what happens? The cell service goes down, and la dee da. But
Oh, my goodness. West playing some bangers tonight. If you're into that whole electronic dance scene, as I was in college. It's what happens when you hang out with Eastern European people in college. They love it. And there's no word, so it's easy to study to. But upbeat, so it keeps you awake. It all makes sense. Alrighty. Another 15 seconds on the clock. Almost ready for this third quarter to start. So that's going to do it for our Lesueur Advanced Automotive halftime show. It wasn't much of a show, but hey, we did the best we could.
yeah, sorry, Ethan. I'm having some technical difficulties over here that I'm trying to work out.
It's all good. All right. We've got 12 minutes on the board, getting ready for the Elks to kick off this Sierra Propane third quarter.
Yeah, we got 12 on the clock, 35-7, Round Valley over the Wolfpack. I'm just going to go ahead and start using it now because I can.
I like it.
Hey, there we are. I'm back.
You did it.
Oh, man, I tell you, technology is a wonderful thing. Marbles back to kick. There's the kick. It's a line drive. It hits about the 22. Let's see. There's 34 runs into traffic, and he is hit and met by a wall at the 30-yard line. They're going to go ahead and spot it at the 32.
Yeah, that was actually the other 22. That was the 18, Dan.
Oh, the other 22. There you go, 18. Well, I'm trying to keep track of player numbers, yardages. Damian Wardlow with the carry. So now the Wolfpack are coming out on offense. Briscoe getting them set up. So Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's got one back with him, two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. There's the clap. There's a snap. He hands off up the middle, and he is met by Morgan Arona and hit. And Armando Garcia with the assist. But Morgan Arona making the initial attack. So he's stopped for about, maybe 3 yards?
Okay, someone on the sidelines is tripping me out because they have a fake flag that they're throwing up and catching. So I keep thinking we're getting a sideline violation. But I've seen it 3 times, so someone's playing with a yellow flag down there.
So the Wolfpack get up to just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Wolfpack on that last little pass play. I didn't see who made the tackle over there. think it might have been Merrill or Pena.
We'll see. It was Seth.
It was
Seth was the first man. Isn't an instant replay wonderful?
Briscoe with the handoff up the middle. He runs into his own man and then gets hit by Brett Jordan and then stopped by Wilt Bank and a whole slew of others, but Brett Jordan making the initial hit. So that's going to hold him up short. Estrella's now 4th and 2 on the 40-yard line. So let's see what Briscoe comes out.
Already in a tough spot. Let's see if they pick it up here and try and get some momentum going.
Yeah, they haven't had any trouble converting. They've only not converted twice. Briscoe rolling out under pressure. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Was that
It's
58?
intercepted by Rominger, the Mike linebacker.
Been calling his number a lot tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, Rominger's having a good night.
Yeah, rolled out under pressure, made a dangerous throw into traffic, and it did not work out. So it was just a really short punt.
A really short punt. I like that.
Yeah, more or less.
A quick kick.
Yeah.
So now Estrella's on defense. Round Valley's on the 44-yard line. On Estrella's 44-yard line. Marble and Wiltbank are back in shotgun. There's a handoff to Wiltbank up the middle. He gets a block. He's cutting to the near side. He finds a crease. He crosses the 10, 5, touchdown Wiltbank. For a 44-yard scamper by Wiltbank on the first play.
I mean, sure, why not?
Wow. Okay.
I'm going to watch that one again.
Yeah, I mean,
goes inside, bounces it right out, gets a solid block on the edge. Looks like Rowdy on that block. Tried to get it shot down the sidelines. Didn't work out for us.
Jordan to hold, Marble to kick. It's up, and it's good. Wow. Did you hear me? Did you hear me just pull that radio thing into the? It's good. Yeah. So Round Valley with the score, 42-7. With 9:46 left in the third.
My goodness, what a run by Mr. Wiltbank.
Oh, I tell you, if you don't hit him early, you're not gonna. And that's the thing, as this Round Valley offense finds its groove, they have the ability to put any defense they play against on their heels because the speed, just the speed and quickness that these guys execute with is just, it's fun to watch.
Indeed. That seems to be the way we punish most teams, is just in the foot races.
So how are we doing on that far side camera? Are we getting anything out of it?
I've been enjoying some of the shots tonight. I've been
Oh,
giving it
good.
some love.
So the 5-yard line, the kick is received at the 5. He comes out across the 15, the 20.
Oh.
He gets a block. He breaks across the 30 to the 32.
Pretty good coverage, but that was 3 broken tackles. My goodness.
He's just running through people, punishing the defenders as they try to stop him.
Yeah, we had some solid lanes. Uh-oh, looks like Nico limping off to the sidelines.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see right now.
No, we need another safety. Or does he play corner?
He's a corner.
Okay,
Your safeties are Brown and Wiltbank.
that's right.
Your
I knew that.
corners are Dallin Walker and Rowdy.
Yeah,
right now.
and then when they rotate in some of the youngers, they usually will roll
Yep.
Nico back to that safety position. That's why I've seen him back there. I know I have.
So Briscoe's back. Man in motion. He hands
Oh,
off.
nice
to
inside carry.
Yeah, they cross the 40 to about the 43. Seth Wiltbank making the tackle.
Wow, 21. Such a strong, tough runner there. That's Mr. William Bontrager.
Yeah, that was.
Bontrager, maybe?
So you see the quickness that Estrella hits the line of scrimmage with. They start deep, but once they get that head of steam going, they're hard to catch. So Briscoe with the keeper, he pitches and the ball's on the
it's
ground.
on the dirt.
And Round Valley picks it up.
Oh,
Brett
my
Jordan.
goodness.
Brett Jordan with the fumble recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brett Jordan recovering the fumble.
So for the Estrella Foothills faithful, I'm trying to show some instant replays of some of these, but they get back on the line and ready to go so quick. It has been difficult. But here we're going to take another look at that. Let's see what happens on that pitch. Oh, out in front of him, too far. Too much of a lead.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That play had the potential.
Yeah, they've had a lot of luck running that same play. They did it 3 times down on the other end of this field when they scored.
Yeah, they have. So Round Valley's got 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side with Wiltbank and Riker back in shotgun. Cisco directing his lineman on what he wants them to do. Here's the snap. Handoff right up the middle to Baker. I'm sorry I called that Wiltbank, but that is Gage Baker pounding that out for a couple yards. They're going to go about 3 yards for Baker. So Gage Baker with the carry pounding that out about 3 yards. So now we got Jordan Elmer and some others checking in right now. We got Rivera and Merrill checking out. Looks like Stockton Brown's going to be out on the far side. We got 2 to the near side with Baker and Marble back in shotgun. Estrella in a 4-man front. Handoff to Baker. Baker gets around to the sideline. He makes a cut, and he gets across the 20, and there's a flag. And I think the ball came – I think he stole the ball.
Yeah, but there was a flag well before that. I'm not sure what all's going on.
Oh, so we might also have an inadvertent whistle. I think the guy blowing the whistle didn't see that 22 had the ball and was running with it. So we'll see. Wow. We're going to go straight to Mr. Chavis and get the
– looked like the way he jerked around, it looked like a face mask, but I couldn't tell from watching the replay. I didn't show it because I thought he was going to announce what the call was. But
well, the thing is, that's going to be very important because if it's a defensive penalty before the change of possession, Round Valley's going to keep the ball. If not, then Round Valley may lose the ball on the fumble.
Okay. We had a face mask, personal foul face mask, black, Christian. Go on.
Wait a minute, face mask on Round Valley. Okay.
Yeah, now he's going to go confer with the.
Yeah.
Personal foul face mask, white.
Okay. There we go.
Round Valley the ball, covered by white. Round Valley wants to accept the penalty. It'll go back round. Just spot. Replay.
So Round Valley's going to accept the penalty and retain possession. That's what I thought. But now, no, if they accept the penalty, then it goes over. If they decline the penalty, then they get it back, I think.
No, they accept the penalty. I have no idea.
No, see, if they accept the penalty, then the ball goes to the defense. If they have to decline the penalty, then it goes back to the line of scrimmage.
And they just replay the down.
And they replay the down because there was a change of possession.
Fair enough.
I think that's what Mr. Chavis is sorting out right there. Is so that entire run goes away. Round Valley will retain possession.
We will now march the 15 yards for the face mask. First down, Round Valley.
Okay, so the face mask will be enforced from the line of scrimmage, not from the point of the foul because possession was lost. So
sure, why not?
Okay, if you're thoroughly confused,
so are we.
Yeah, because that now is okay. So now we have an official.
The head coach is saying WTF.
No,
we're good.
So it looks like Estrella gets penalized and loses the ball. Not sure how that works. Baker gonna pound it up the middle for about 4 or 5. Yeah, he's gonna pound it up the middle for 5. So Round Valley now showing some power football, going to their fullback is what I'm gonna call him. So we got Brown checking in and Walker checking out. 7:40 left in the third quarter. Round Valley up 42-7. So we got Rivera and Marble back in shotgun. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Here's a snap to Rivera. Rivera's going to keep it and roll around the outside. He crosses the 10, the 5, and he gets into the end zone. But there is a flag on the play back in the holding territory, and I believe it's going to be holding on Keanu Clark.
Block in the back, offense.
Yeah, block in the back, not a hold. So,
Well, jump the gun on the old touchdown thing.
yeah.
Block in the back, offense. 10 yards, replay the down.
So 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So we're going to start back 2nd and 12.
Yeah. All right, so 2nd and 12. This has been kind of a weird series, but we're going to get through it, I promise.
Well, we are running a different quarterback, some younger players, so these kinds of things.
The sun got in our eyes. The wind's blowing too hard.
Exactly. I was just thinking that.
All right, so Round Valley's got 2 split out near side, 2 split out on the far side. Walker in motion. Rivera's going to keep it, and he's going to not – he won't get to the 25. He is met by several Estrella players.
So his lead blocker, I'm not sure if he was faking the handoff and then acting like a lead blocker, or let's see. I want to watch this replay. See what was supposed to happen.
So Rivera and Baker back in shotgun.
Fakes the handoff. Oh, yep. He was supposed to have a lead block from number 7. Didn't quite get it.
Rivera rolling out. Oh, and his receiver tripped.
Oh, my goodness.
His receiver tripped. Riley Harlan got grabbed by the grass monster and just fell out of reach of that pass.
As a biologist, I have to tell you that is, in fact, a turf monster.
Oh, turf monster.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, it's hard to tell the difference sometimes.
Tomato, tomato. It's grass. It's just fake.
Indeed.
So it's not really astroturf. It's more like fake grass. How about that?
It's plastic grass with rubber dirt.
There you go.
Remarkably soft.
Okay, so now it looks like a field goal attempt by Marble. Brett Jordan back to hold.
I mean, that's a 43-yard field goal?
Kick is up.
Wow, that's
And it's
oh
good.
my goodness.
Holy cow.
Well done.
43-yard kick by Marble for 3. Holy cow. 43 yards
Hey.
for the quarterback, the sophomore quarterback, a 43-yard kick.
And well, it's good to know he's got that much leg. I mean, it was close, but hey, he had it. It went through. It counts.
Yeah, it wow. That was a nice I didn't know Riker could do that. Uh-oh. You smell that? Wood smoke.
All right, for your flower and gift needs, visit the Flower Box. I know when I wanted to let my wife know that I love her or I'm sorry, that's typically where I go.
Hey, Elks family, if you can get me some scores on the Sholo Pacing game or the Winslow Snowflake game or Valley Christian game, I'd appreciate it. I need to update our banner. So if you guys can get me those, I would appreciate it. And here's the kick by Marble. It's kind of a knuckle ball. It's going to roll down to about the 15 where it's bobbled, and he dives on it.
Oh,
Yeah, he's about to, just ahead of the 15-yard line.
hey, I don't know if he was panicking, but I was.
I was panicking for him because he is about to get lit up. I'm glad he didn't decide to pick that up and run with it because that would have not gone well.
Yeah.
So Estrella is going to start 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line.
I mean, it almost looks like it would have carried on out of bounds if he just let it go, but may not have made it because Round Valley was coming in hot. At any rate, about the worst starting field position that Wolfpack has had for this evening.
Yeah, Estrella's, I don't think they've been this deep once before. Briscoe's back to pass. He's looking for his man, and he cannot come down with it. Seth Wiltbank in coverage on that.
I feel like baseball calling again. Low and outside. I mean, this is the best part of baseball season, playoffs, right?
I know.
It's really the only kind of baseball that's worth watching, but hey.
So Gannon Earhart's going to be on the interior of the Elks defensive line. Briscoe's back in shotgun. Here's the snap. He's going to hand it off to 34. 34's looking for a block. He makes a cut and gets upfield to about the 22, 23-yard line. Get a little breathing room for Mr. Briscoe. I'm sure he appreciates that. So it looks like 3rd and about 4 for the Wolfpack.
Tackle attributed to number 66, Caden Sloan.
Caden Sloan on the tackle. Sloan and Earhart in the middle.
Yeah, they're starting to notice that we've got two much smaller defensive tackles in now.
Yeah, Earhart was handled a little bit by the I want to say the right guard.
Yeah, he's not getting like blown up out of the play, but he is getting kind of moved to the side.
Yeah,
and then the double team's going off on
Sloan.
Yep. Oh.
Under pressure, Briscoe's looking to pass. He airs it out. And the pass is broken up by Brown. Yeah, Brown broke up that pass, and that is exactly why you have a safety back there.
Exactly. Get over the top, and
Brown at that at that safety position just got there and broke up that pass beautifully. Did not draw a pass interference call and broke that pass up. That was very nice.
It's one of those plays where it's tough. I mean, you're the farthest guy back. Do you just go for the tackle, or do you go try and make the play on the ball and knock it down?
Yeah. So Briscoe's going to run up the middle and take it down to about the 40, maybe the 39. So Estrella is definitely on the move. They're going to, they mark it at the 39. So it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for Estrella. I'm sure they're going to go for it.
I look for another one of these little plays right up the middle.
Yeah, it's been working for them. I don't know why they wouldn't. Play to your strengths. Briscoe hands it off. His man's looking for a block. He doesn't find it and gets tackled at the 35. He's going to lose 4 yards on that play.
My goodness. You know.
Yeah, Brody Ziegler not biting on that.
I know he wanted the edge, but it's 3rd and 2. If it's not there, you just got to cut it upfield and try and get 2 yards. I mean.
Yeah, he was trying to stretch that out to the sideline, and Round Valley just stretched out there with him and not giving him anywhere to run.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great defensive play. If he'd have cut upfield, he'd probably had the first down. Oh, and there's movement.
Oh, my goodness.
So we got
false start, offense, 5 yards, replay the down.
Wow, every ref threw the flag at once. That was like the most.
Well, lineman, right? He jumps, comes back. He's like, maybe nobody noticed. Maybe nobody saw it. Maybe.
So,
but nope, they all saw it. So we're going to back them up 5. So that's 4th and 10. Briscoe's back to punt. I wouldn't look for a fake or anything here, but maybe. You never know. Oh, he does. And it's intercepted. Oh! Almost intercepted.
Hey, on 4th down, that's a smart play. If you're just drop it and then you get another 20 yards.
Ricardo Morales, it was in and out of his hands. He's going to be thinking about that one for a bit. Poor guy. He had
No, that was I'm telling you, Dan, calculated. He said, hey, we get more yards if I just put this on the turf. That was a team play is what that was.
An intentional
Yep, that's what it
dropped
was.
pass.
I'm sticking with it, all right?
You know what? That sounds good, so let's go with it.
That's just smart football. We're coaching good football over here, all right?
Yep.
Good heads-up football.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here last. All right, so offensive line getting set. Mr. Cisco directing his linemen. We got Rowdy Rivera and Gage Baker in the backfield, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rivera's going to go to the wide side of the field. He's got a block out there, and Cisco, he gets across the 20, 15 to about the 12-yard line. Yeah, they're going to spot it at the 12-yard line. So that's about a, let's see here. So nice scamper by 24, Rowdy Rivera on the keeper. They're going to spot that on the 12. Round Valley's 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Rivera and Baker back in shotgun, 1 to the far side, 3 to the near side. Rivera hands to Baker. Baker's going to power across the 10 and then gets driven back a little. They're going to go ahead and spot it just behind the 10-yard line.
Interesting decision to cut it back up inside because it looked like he had a bigger hole if he would have cut left there instead. But, hey, who am I to judge? I'm not down there playing.
Well, even at that, though, there was a lot of difficulty bringing the young man down. Baker's a powerful kid, and he runs with power. He's not the what is that, Kachow running back. He's more of the tractor. Baker's got the ball. He makes a hit at the 10.
All right, it's starting to get chippy with number 63 and number 50. Ref getting in there and talking to him, but
yeah, I can't. Who's doing all the yelling?
I don't know.
Somebody's doing all the yelling. Garcia's gonna.
Oh, and that must be coach on the sideline because they pointed at him and threw a flag.
Yeah.
Dead ball. Sideline warning. White. 3rd down.
So just a warning. So he's going to pick it up. But
yeah, that's a nice way to let them know, hey, that's enough. Yeah, there's a conversation going on between the head coach and Mr. Chavez. So Rivera and Baker are back in shotgun. We got 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Round Valley's on the 10-yard line going in. Here's the snap. He hands off to Harlan. Harlan's looking for a gap, and he battles down to about the 2-yard line.
that's close to the first.
Very close to the first.
I mean, that is some hard running for a little guy there.
Yeah, did you see that little stutter step he did there? Almost wonder if he hadn't just made a good cut and a stronger step, he'd have probably got the touchdown. But that'll be a Round Valley touchdown down to the 2-yard line. So, Round Valley converting.
So it looks like the final is Snowflake, 55-0 over Winslow.
That's the final. How about Sholo Payson? Any word?
Oh, Gage is going to walk on in.
Gage Baker. So I figured out that I can multitask pretty well, kinda.
Sure.
I'm trying. So Marble's back to kick. This will be his 8th kick. It's up, and it's good. Oh, wait a minute. No good. No good. So 51-7, Round Valley over Estrella.
And out of bounds. Well, some decent starting position for this Wolfpack.
Kick out of bounds. Ball will be taken at the 35 and first down.
All righty. So are we going to be dealing with the running clock here now, Mr. Muth?
Throws from the shotgun. Quick pass to the right side. Pass is complete.
Oh, broke a tackle.
Number 7's trying to come back around with it.
Sorry, Ethan, I stepped away for a second. What was that?
We looking at a running clock situation?
We are looking at a running clock. So this quarter is going to go by very quickly.
We got a player, number 7. Looks like possibly a cramp because he was walking fine and then just, not so fine. He caught up. He was a little ginger. He was doing okay, walking it off, thinking he was all right, and then no. All right, as we take a break here for this injury timeout, I'd like to bring some more love to a few of our sponsors. Diana Elmer with White Mountain Ponderosa Realty. You can find her at 928-245-3139. Hey, interest rates are low. Now's the time to buy. If you're looking for property in Round Valley, give Diana Elmer a call. Or if you're getting ready to sell, because, hey, people are buying right now, give her a call. She'll make it happen. And she also would like you to know that they offer free notary service to the community here in Round Valley. So, hey, if you need a notary, go see Diana Elmer, White Mountain Ponderosa Realty, or I guess whoever their notary is. I don't know if Diana's the notary, but somebody is.
Sorry about that, Ethan. I was working out some post-game interviews with Wes.
No, you're good. You're good.
So thank you for taking
We're
up the
try and
slack
get
on that.
Rominger? Who'd you guys decide on?
I put down Rominger, Wiltbank, Cisco, and Arona. So Briscoe's back in shotgun. It looks like we're going to have some movement from the far side tackle.
False start, offense.
Yep.
5 yards, replay the down.
71 White jumped the snap just a little bit. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. No, Round Valley's going to decline the penalty, so it does nothing. Just burns it down.
I like it.
Briscoe throws. There's a quick throw, and it is no good.
I don't know what the pressure situation was, but 21 was wide open on the opposing side of the field out in the flat. Didn't have an Elk within 10 yards of him. They crossed routes and it looked like the corner and the safety didn't quite make the switch.
3rd and 10. Briscoe takes a snap from the shotgun, passes to 29.
Oh, batted down, number 85. Well done, getting in front of that ball.
Number 88, Jordan Elmer will end the 3rd quarter.
Quarter. End of the 4th quarter.
3rd quarter.
To 7.
All right, here we go. We're setting up, getting ready to go into the Molly Butler for 4th quarter. Oh, I could go for some Molly Butler right about now. Too bad it's a drive all the way to Greer. But well worth the drive, if I must say so. Excellent prime rib. Excellent steak and Mormon gravy.
Hey.
Excellent desserts.
Personal favorite, steak and Mormon gravy. There, I'll talk into the mic now.
Yeah, I get the French fries because they're so freaking good in that gravy.
The big cottage fries, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And if you ask for them crispy, what happens is they keep them in there just a little bit longer so they don't feel mushy. So you get that nice crisp outside with the nice fluffy inside. Oh, I'm telling you what, to dip that in the gravy, it's almost a meal in itself.
Oh, these are the things dreams are made of.
Because as most people know, I do enjoy the Molly Butler's meal. Of course, I got to go by and see Irene. I haven't been out there. I got to take Lisa and go out there. It's been a while. I got to show Irene some love out there.
Indeed. It's been a minute for me, too.
Well, we get so busy, right? I mean,
know. I'll be honest. I think the last time I went, I was helping Wes DJ the New Year's Eve party they have out there every year, which is a great time if you're looking for somewhere to be on New Year's Eve.
Oh, I bet it was. All right, so now Estrella's coming out in shotgun. They got 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. And there's the kick by Briscoe. Oh, and it takes a great Estrella roll to the 20, and it's fielded.
He thought about trying to run, but
why?
21 was not going to let him go anywhere. 28, my apologies.
Was that Gannon Earhart? No, that was
number
Dallin
4.
Walker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dallin Walker with the carry.
That was a silly little set of events.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, as they're getting set and ready to go, I think I'm going to watch it again.
He's lucky he didn't get hurt.
Doop, 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 doop. Everyone's chilling. Oh!
No, wait. He's not going to down it. He's going to go.
He thinks he's going to get away with this.
All right. So it looks like we got a lot of the younger Elk checking in now on offense.
Great to get him some experience here.
Trying to get a number. I think that's Kyle Clark at quarterback now. And I'm not certain. No, number 16. That's well, I don't know who number 16 is. He's not on our. Check our roster on the ad sheet on the front second page.
Yeah. I'm looking. Nope.
Number.
That's Estrella.
Yeah, that's there.
What number are we looking for?
16.
Travis Finch.
Travis Finch?
Travis Finch.
Oh, no. Connor Luker's wearing number 16 tonight. That's Connor Luker.
Okay.
Yeah. Connor Luker checking in at.
Hands off, number 2, right side.
Oh, and there's a flag. That's in the neighborhood of holding to Kyle Clark. Fortunately, that run's going to come back.
Offense.
Yep.
So that will come back. Kyle's run will come back.
Yep.
So we got Luker to Clark. That would have been a pretty good game.
Offense. 10 yards, play the down. Number 12.
Yeah, Estrella's going to back him up. Luker now going to the huddle with the play. Clock now running. We're
Second long.
counting down to 10.
10 minutes left in the ball game.
Luker and Clark in the backfield. Here's the snap. There's the handoff to Clark. Clark battles his way across the 10 and gets down to about the 11. Clock still running.
Gain of 1.
Yeah.
Ball spotted on the 12. Slight gain on the play. Third down.
So Luker running back and forth from the sideline getting his plays.
Well, probably doesn't have one of them fancy little wristbands.
But I'm almost wondering why a wideout couldn't bring those in. You know, maybe an X or a Y back.
I think he enjoys the exercise, Dan.
I guess. There's the pitch to Clark. Clark gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Or no, he's going to get hit at the 10 for a loss of 3. That's going to send out the punting team.
I always love when they switch to a special teams unit because there's always some sort of confusion with younger players. Like, wait, am I? No, I'm gone. You're right.
Yeah, especially in a game like this when all your starters don't know if they're playing all or not.
Yep.
Riker's back to punt from the end zone. He gets the kick out.
Solid punt.
Fielded at the 45.
Almost muffed.
Estrella getting ahead of steam, and he's brought down at the 30 to about the 29. Clock stops on the change of possession, and we do have a flag on the play.
What did we do?
Well, let's wait for Mr. Chavez to tell us.
During the return, block in the back, White. We added to the end of the run, first down.
Blocking the.
Back White, but he's adding yards to the end of the run.
He's backing it up from the end of the run.
Blocking the back on White, 10 the spot, down White, go back.
Go that way. Okay.
Yeah. So.
I was wondering, man. It's just getting weird.
Well, it's getting late.
I'm tired. They're tired. It's silly.
Yeah. So Estrella's going to get the ball on the 41-yard line, on Round Valley's 41-yard line. Let's see what Mr. Briscoe and his offense can do now. I'm sure the Wolfpack would love to punch this in at least one more time in the remaining 8 minutes. Briscoe gets the snap. He's looking. Oh, that pass is broken up by Ricardo Morales.
Yeah, it was
Breaking
a little
that
behind
pass
him.
up. Yeah.
I mean, 22 was there with the hit, but ball thrown a little behind.
Yeah, Round Valley's younger defense in now.
Indeed.
Briscoe's offense wanting to move the ball. It's now 2nd and 10 from the Round Valley 39-yard line. Man in motion.
Well, glad to see number 7's feeling better. He was the one that was injured in the last series. But
Yeah,
he was running hard out of the backfield that play on the fake coming across. So
Yeah,
he's obviously feeling better. Must have been a cramp, I imagine.
I don't know, but I do know that Estrella just picked up 4 yards on that play. So they're now 3rd and, I want to say 6. Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's got 2 on each side. One man goes in motion. There's a handoff to the motion man. He turns the corner. He crosses the 30, and he's brought down.
Oh, just shy of the first.
Just shy of the first.
Be
Morales.
4th and 1? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Ricardo bringing him down at the 30. And
Had a
I'm
blocker,
almost certain
you know.
Estrella's going to go for it with 4th and 1. Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's got a receiver back there with him. He's got. Oh, wait. We got encroachment.
Encroachment?
Yeah.
They got back, though. They didn't touch.
They don't have to.
High
It's a
school
neutral-
is
it's a-
lame.
It's a neutral zone infraction regardless.
Oh,
So,
encroachment, defense, 5 yards, first down.
yeah, that's going to, it doesn't matter. And see, that's another one of the nuances between high school and everybody else. It does not matter if you
he
get
didn't
back.
cross. He just rocked forward a little bit.
Well,
I don't even think it's enough for him to be across the line, but hey.
Well, the guy down there by the sticks has got the best view of it. I'm sure he saw him break the plane. Otherwise, he wouldn't have flagged it.
I thought refs were blind. Now I'm confused.
There's a pass. Oh, just off the
his
fingertips.
Number 7.
Nolan
Flag in the backfield.
Cogley.
Holding, offense, 10 yards, replay the down.
Well, Estrella's going to get that back. Nolan Coglianese, just off of his fingertips at the end zone. But Estrella's going to get, they're going to back up 10 yards, but then they're going to get another shot at it. So now they're at their own 41. No, they're at Round Valley's 41-yard line. Got to remember where I'm at in the game now. Briscoe's back in shotgun. Here's the snap. He's rolling out to the far side. He's looking for his man, and he finds him at the 30. And he's brought back to the 32.
Was that number 12 thinking he was going to lay some wood? And the receiver went down, and he dolphin dived right off into out of bounds.
Well, that's
That was
better.
fun.
That's better than hitting the man late and adding another 15 yards.
Oh, I agree.
Briscoe's back in shotgun. He's backing up to pass. He's got time. He
Oh,
airs
he's
it
got a
out.
man. Oh,
he
overthrown by about 3 yards.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, another flag in the backfield. My goodness.
Are we going to get holding or roughing? Was there a roughing back
No,
there?
I don't think he got hit.
So that's probably holding.
Walk in the back, offense, 10 yards, replay the down.
Or that.
Let's watch the replay, see if we can see it. Well, I mean,
Yeah. If they
Yeah,
flag it,
technically.
if they flag it, they saw it. I mean, let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
yeah, he pushed him into another blocker, and then I guess just put a hand on his back. It wasn't much, but I mean, it was a block in the back, so I guess rules is rules.
Oh, Briscoe with a screen, and it gets broken up by
12?
number 12. I don't. You probably have it over there.
No, that's nope, that's not our team. Well, it says Jonathan Madrid, but he's running our camera, so that can't be him.
Briscoe's back in shotgun.
Hey,
Again,
you know,
he's looking to air it out, and he's 5 yards over, 5 yards longer than what the receiver could go.
if anybody knows who's wearing the number 12 tonight for Round Valley.
Brody Ziegler.
Brody Ziegler.
Okay. That's the word on the street. Brody Ziegler, number 12.
Well, now I know why it wasn't caught. So Briscoe's back in shotgun. There's a snap. Oh, he finds a man underneath. He crosses the 40. He's now at the 35. Oh, and he's brought down by Ziegler. Ziegler gets over there and brings him down at about the 36, 37-yard line. So Ziegler bringing him down.
So that's a turnover on downs, yes?
That should be, yeah, it should be 1st and 10 Round Valley.
2 minutes, 58 seconds left in this Molly Butler's fourth quarter.
So as long as Round Valley doesn't get too quick on the trigger, they could effectively end the game on this possession, but they're going to need at least one first down to do it. Looker back in shotgun. He hands off to Clark. Clark crosses the 40, gets down to about the 41.
That was a solid game.
Yeah. So what? Anybody got any final scores?
I haven't seen anything other than the snowflake final in the comment section.
Well, if you guys could hit me with that, I'd appreciate it. I'm looking for a final on Payson and Sholo, if anybody's got it. Because nobody is posting to... Kyle's going to get across the 45, and there's a flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is that a holding?
Yeah, I'm not. That's either a hold
Holding.
block. Yep.
10 yard, play the down.
So now we've got Round Valley's going to back up to their 32-yard line with and see, it's second down and about 14 for Round Valley. Really liking the fact that these younger elk are getting in here and playing tonight. And there's the knee. So now Round Valley's just going to let it run. So kind of a big game tonight. Round Valley 51-7 over Estrella Foothills. Doesn't look like Round Valley's wanting to put up any more scoring. Looks like they're just going to be content with letting the clock wind down and ending it like this.
So they've got to let it get down to 40, or are they going to take the delay a game?
No. So there's fourth down. So now they'll take the delay a game. Well, wait a minute. Let's see when they blow it ready for play. Let's see what Mr. Chavez does here. Oh. Okay, so they need to watch the back judge for the 10-second countdown. Round Valley's got fourth down. They should have to snap the ball unless they...
And just run it around a little bit? I mean, they're going to be short.
Yeah, there's the final 10 seconds. And there's the delay of game.
Round Valley, 5 yards.
So now Estrella's going to get it. Yeah, now Estrella's going to get it first and 10 just inside the 25-yard line with 4 seconds left. So they'll have time for one, maybe 2 plays. Oh, no, Round Valley's going to punt. I'm sorry, I misread that. Round Valley's getting ready to punt. Oh, there's the
dropped.
Yeah. And it's fair caught, but doesn't matter. Time expired. That's the ball game.
Round Valley, just go touch it.
Yeah, that's the ball game. So
what a goofball.
Kind of a weird ending to this game, but can't say altogether unexpected.
I knew Estrella was going to be scrappy. I knew they had been struggling, but I just figured they were in a pretty tough division.
Yep.
First year head coach, makes sense. Just again, appreciate him coming up, giving us a game. Otherwise, we would only had 9 games this year. I guess technically we would have gotten the forfeit, right? It would have counted.
Well, and I'm not sure how that. Yeah, had we not played this week, I don't know if they would have scored at a forfeit or just gave us a deduction. But I can't imagine. They would have to give us the forfeit because of the PowerPoints ranking, because not having a game would hurt us.
And a conference game, I mean.
Yeah, that would hurt badly.
Yes.
As far as PowerPoints are concerned. So
we're already going to be short a conference game now. I don't know how all that's going to play out. I guess we just get the conference win over Blue Ridge.
Well, and I'm not sure that they're going to assess a win over Blue Ridge, because right now they're showing it as a cancellation, not a forfeit. But it should be in my mind, if they're not going to reschedule, then it needs to be a forfeit, right?
I mean, yeah, if it's a division game.
So I'm going to see if I can pick this up, the fight song. I'm going to crank this way up and see if we can get it. The singing of the fight song. All right, the fight song, ladies and gentlemen, Wes McBride.
Looking for some interviews, I believe.
Yeah, and I know what Wes is doing. He's wanting me to call him. So I'm going to do that right now.
Hey, you should do that.
And there's the call. Let's see if we can pick him up. Oh, yeah, I hear the ringy dingy.
Ringy dingy. That's the technical term.
Can I see your walkie?
Can you hear me, Wes?
You guys ready for us up top? All right, guys. I hope you got us. We're down on the field right now with 3 fine gentlemen, all of them having a great game in their own right. I'm joined by Mr. Jaden Pancake Cisco III, Mr. Seth Wiltbank, and Kyler Rominger. Kyle, the first thing I got to know is how many different ways do people say your name wrong, or is it just me?
No, you say it right. Everyone else says it wrong.
That's it. It only took me 9 seasons to get to that point. Seth, looking at your numbers really quick, we have you with 10 carries, 156 yards for 15-6, a carry tonight, and 2 passes for 12 and 15. What do you attribute that power and those yardage?
For sure. Just stepping up, blocking for me, every night. And they're the only reason I get those yards. So,
giving some love to the O-line. So, Pancake, talk about that. Getting some love. How's it feel?
it feels great. It's really great to be out here.
And I didn't even want to talk to you about your offense. I was going to ask you because you had an amazing defensive game last week. Again, seeing you strong defensively again this week. Which do you like better? Is it O-line? Is it D-line?
Honestly, when I get the pull, offense is my favorite. But when I don't, I'll totally go defense.
All right, so a little bit of both. Pancakes like a little bit of both. So, exciting stuff last week. Can getting to play a game this week's exciting. We were worried a little bit that there wasn't going to be a game. Talk to us about next week just a little bit. Are we excited, nervous, apprehensive? What do you got?
We're for sure excited just because it's Snowflake. It's a big game. We beat them last year. We're just going to come up prepared. We'll do practice 100%. We'll just never give up.
Right on. Seth, what is it to host such a big game here in the Dome? Are you excited to have the crowd with you? What are you looking forward to most hosting the Lobos next week?
The crowd for sure. It's just fun atmosphere when we're playing with them. And, yeah.
So for those of you that don't know Seth too much, he's one of the humblest kids I think I know. Seth, why are you so good at football?
I don't know.
See, that's what happens. I can't even get an answer out of the kid.
I can't believe he did
So, Mr. Rominger, big interception, a lot of fun stuff happening on your end. What was the play of the game for you, or what was the most exciting part for you tonight?
I don't know, when I pulled and when we ran potato and my little brother ran it in for a touchdown.
Right on, guys. Your Let's Go Elks players of the game tonight, Mr. Kyler Rominger, Mr. Seth Wiltbank, and Pancake Cisco. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. All right, we'll see you next week. All right, and we're going to take a quick second right now and talk to which hat are you wearing right now, Alba, right now?
Whatever you need to be able to wear whatever hat you want.
So, unfortunate, we're wanting to play Blue Ridge, excited to play Blue Ridge, especially after losing to them last year in Blue Ridge. I was excited to get to go there. Hopefully it would have been a little warmer, but, here we are playing in the Dome. So, wanted to talk to you for just a second about the athletic director side of the house. How is it hearing that the game gets canceled, knowing that we need the points, him not having to do the job anymore? But what is that like? What was Tuesday or Wednesday morning like for you trying to recoup?
We got the info. Coach Halfcock emailed us and said Monday afternoon that they're in the COVID protocol, and we feel for them and hope everybody recovers and good for nobody has any long-term hospital stays and they can hopefully play next week.
Right.
But then we went to and we started all the coaches started searching. I appreciate the coaches going through and they're like, hey, this team doesn't have a game this week. This team. So we made calls to multiple schools. And Estrella, we found out that they only had 9 games. And so we just called them up and we were able to get them up here. They wanted a home game because they only have 4 this year. But with the ref shortage, we were able to get them up.
Okay, because this was the crew, I believe, that said it was slated for the Blue Ridge game. So they were able to pivot to this game then. All right. Well, that's exciting. We were glad just to get a game in general. Looking at the second half of the season for the Elks, what of an impact would this have had on the rankings, the points, and everything if we wouldn't have been able to get a game?
Well, right now it's kind of up in the air because I think Wilcox and Pima were the only ones in all 2A, and Wilcox didn't move very much, not playing a game. So the formulas we're unsure of the formula, the AIA formula, so we're kind of unsure. But we wanted a game just because this team, their offensively aligns really close to Snowflake. Okay, so playing Blue Ridge doesn't make us better for Snowflake next week. This team spreads it out. They run a trip set, 2 backs, so it kind of helped us getting prepared for an extra week of doing the same thing for what Estrella Foothills did that allowed us to do for Snowflake.
Nice. And did they come playing the way that you had anticipated? Were there a lot of adjustments that you had to make?
No, the kids were just they did a good job throwing the ball and exploited us a little bit in the first half, and then we came out in the second half and did a couple different coverage things, but they did what they showed on film.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coach, any underclassmen that you want to give some love to? It's nice to see them get play sometime, late in the third, in the fourth quarter. Anybody that surprised you guys? Anybody that you were excited to see get some field time?
Well, a couple freshmen, Oscar Gutierrez is phenomenal. He came in and he was right there, made some plays. He's a freshman, and then Connor Luker. You've probably seen the smallest Mike linebacker in the state of Arizona. He did a great job. McLeod Clark, just the freshman coming in and getting the playing time. It's just great future building stuff for a program. As a former head coach, you can see that, and that's just going to help your kids down the road. Where they already know, they're not the Friday night lights aren't going to be scary. They've already been there. So
Right.
next year when we ask them to be more prominent players, I'm ready to step up.
It's just another game. At that point, hopefully the things are gone. So, guys, athletic director, coach, Mr. whatever he's doing this week, Mr. Albo, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. All right, guys, we're going to head back up top for the post-game wrap-up that we've got going by Dan and Ethan. We'll see you guys. Be safe. Make good choices.
Thanks, Wes.
Yeah, thanks, Wes. So I'm now on AZ Preps trying to look. I got final score, Snowflake 55 over Winslow 0. We got no update on the Sholo Payson game other than what we were getting before. 36-8 was the last thing I think we heard. Push Ridge 38-14 over Safford. Monument Valley 43-20 over Tuba City. And we kind of figured Monument Valley would go deep in theirs.
Yeah.
So, Odyssey Institute 45-14 over Cortez. Coolidge 27-17 over Florence. So those are the scores we have. I wanted to go over some of the final numbers, Ethan, if we could.
Please do.
From the dashboard. So overall team rushing, what I've got is 261 yards rushing with 102 yards passing for a combined of 363 yards total. Our average rushing yards was about 10.5, and the average passing was about 5 yards. Round Valley had 3 first downs to Estrella's 5. Round Valley third down conversions were 3 to Estrella's 4. So other than the score doesn't really reflect the quick scoring that we did. Well, the score does, but I mean the overall balance of the game is pretty even as far as first downs and first down conversions. Seth Wiltbank, 5 touchdowns on the night. Riker Marble he went 7 for 8 for kicks, and then we had Rowdy Rivera with a touchdown and Gage Baker with a touchdown. So I mean, good night overall.
Yeah, and I mean, and those numbers would have been even more massive if we hadn't had those drop balls, if you think about it.
Yep.
We had at least 3, 2. I can think of 2 clearly, those deep balls that right off the fingers.
Well, Riker completed 12 of 18 attempts. So
for 102, you said?
For 102. So that's
not a bad night. Let's be
no,
honest.
Not a bad night at all. And then defensively, overall, we were looking at, tally sheets didn't update, but we're looking at 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24 tackles, 1 interception, several assists, 1 fumble recovery. I mean, defensively, it was just a good night. I mean, it was a well-rounded night all the way around. The boys did well. I mean, the score reflects it, the stats reflects it. There's no other way to say it. They just did well.
And that is encouraging to find out from Alba that they do run a very similar offense to what we're going to be looking at next week from Snowflake, because That's the big game on the schedule. I mean, that's the one we've been waiting for all year, I feel like.
Yep.
And so, you know, I definitely the right move to get this game in, get a little extra practice, you know, get some more reps in, get more familiar with what we got going on.
Yeah, so we got – oh, well, don't say – well, then –
I get it.
I thought Troy was coming to talk to us, but no, he's
too cool. I get it.
No, he wasn't. Yeah. Here,
At
you know
any
what?
rate,
Here, put that on. We'll talk to you while you're waiting.
I'll wait for Sal. All right.
All right, Coach Merrill. So defensively, you guys put up some impressive numbers tonight.
Yeah, the defense did really well tonight. We just got to get a little more fine-tuned. Next week's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So I know you don't want to tip your hand against what's going to happen next week, but are we going to should we look for similar blitzing packages from the secondary, or are you guys going to get creative?
I'll tell you right now, we're going to go watch a lot of film this week and get ready on Monday. We'll be ready by Monday. Who knows what we're going to do? We got to see what Snowflake has and what they're doing and just come after them and make some adjustments.
Well, Snowflake had a big night against Winslow, 55-0. So
yeah, good.
Yeah.
good for Snowflake, but
yeah.
Again, you can't look at scores, you can't look at anything. We just got to put a package together and believe our kids can do it. We'll be all right.
Well, you do have home field advantage. That'll be a good thing.
Yeah, the Dome's a great place to play in.
So I got to ask you about the Blue Ridge game. Will that go in the books as a forfeit for power points, or are they going to try to reschedule before playoffs?
Man, I don't know. I really don't have any idea. Oh, they won't reschedule it, but I have no idea how it'll work.
Well, we can't take a 0 for power points, so how's that going to work?
Well, we'll get ours for this game.
Okay.
I have no idea what will happen at Blue Ridge, though.
And there's no differential between conference versus Freedom?
No, and we played 4A up, so we should be okay. Again, it really doesn't matter at this point. We beat Snowflake. We have a good chance of going in at #1. And it really doesn't matter at that point. We just got to play one game at a time right now and start from here on. Really, it's all playoffs. It's tough games from here on out. So.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be uphill. That's for sure.
Yep.
So, hey, good luck, Coach.
I appreciate you guys letting me talk.
Appreciate your time.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping by, Coach.
Thanks. That was nice of him to join us on our Lackey Rentals post-game show. I didn't know anything about Lackey Rentals. Reading about them here, they do equipment rentals, including skid steers, mini excavators, dump trailers, car haulers, tractors, equipment haulers, located in Eager. And yes, they do indeed deliver. And from what I hear, they're running an October special right now on their orange equipment.
You know, this is not at all what I thought you guys would be talking about when I put my headphones on. But thank you, Lackey Rentals, for joining the advertising family right here. I'm sorry I'm way out of breath. I'm out of shape.
There's a lot of stairs between down there and up here.
That was a bit of a hike. From up here on top of Flat Top, looking down on the football field.
You know, that's a cool way to call this. Call this Flat Top. I like it. I could totally get behind that. So what have you guys talked about? How's the post game?
We went over stats. We went over scores around the region. So we've pretty much covered everything but the fluff and stuff.
Any upsets that we saw in the region? All the scores I was seeing were way huge spreads, and so nothing surprising, right?
Nope, it's just
we didn't get a final, but Shola was up pretty big over Payson, which
in Sholo
after playing both teams, Shola was a more physical and aggressive team, so I'm not surprised to see that. Snowflake having a huge night over Winslow. You know, I heard Winslow was a pretty good team, so that's, you know, I guess is what it is, but
yeah, Winslow 55 or Snowflake 55-0 over Winslow is what that ended up being. And, you know, to be expected as the 3A East race tightens, you know, that's what we're going to see.
So we'll see the impact of the game switch, what we have, and we should know by next Tuesday what the ramifications, right, of not being able to play Blue Ridge looks like for us. But Coach Alba, just a lot of uncertainty, you know, in his conversation. We don't know the impact yet because, again, there's numbers and algorithms involved as well, right? So you can't know everything necessarily as well. But any parting thoughts as we shut her down tonight?
Well, I still have a question about the PowerPoints and how that's going to play out, not having the conference game this week versus the Freedom game. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it might.
As I understand it, you get I believe it's 50 points just to play a game, right? And then the win-loss is depending on the rest of it. And so but I know it's way, way, way involved. It's not just a cut and dry situation. And so we'll be on pins and needles until Tuesday as we wait to see what how things shake down. So guys, we tried something a little bit different tonight. We had a new camera going on. So Ethan, did you talk about that at all? How were things on the new third camera situation on the far side?
I liked it. I think there's ways we can utilize it better. We'll talk to the crew and get that figured out. But I liked a lot of shots of the fans singing the fight song. Had a couple shots of the cheerleaders. Could have used a few more. But I liked it. Kind of gives you a different perspective of the field because all night you're looking at it one direction. It's kind of cool to just flip the table and kind of see what things are going. See our sideline, because from all of our cameras up here, you can't see our sideline like at all.
Well, and that's something that you can't do when you're here in real person. You can't just jump to the other side of the field, so something kind of new. And so, huge thanks to Loey and to Keith getting it done on that side for us tonight, 2 of our student camera crew members. We had Mr. Jonathan Madrid, again, working the main camera, working his magic. Appreciate him a lot. And then joined by these 2 fine gentlemen here.
Yeah, and tonight we had Ryan Pena helping out, learning a little bit about video production tonight. So.
I saw him sitting in the middle, just soaking it in.
Yep.
I like it.
I was doing a lot of helping, but I let him. I mean, most of the fourth quarter was all him. So, we got to have some quick discussions while in between. But
hey, and so
so most of my mess ups were, unfortunately, I was wearing too many hats, but. Hey, that's kind of the reason I'm here and doing this is I want to mentor younger kids and help them learn new things, and so.
Well, and that's what we want to share right here. If you're a kid watching, if you're a parent watching, and you have a kid that's interested in journalism, technical writing, audio engineering, video production, live stream production, cable management, always something we need to do better at. But hey, join us. Please let us know. Reach out on our socials at Let's Go Elks and let us know. We'd love to have some more help. And Dan was letting me know. So was this an upset? So we have ALA Gilbert over Thatcher by pretty handily, a 49-14. Is that an upset? Because Gilbert ALA was our final game last year in the quarterfinals, the last game we were able to travel to and cover.
I didn't think the differential would be that big. I was tipping the hat to Thatcher, but I guess ALA Gilbert. I'm going to call it an upset, but I'm sure if I looked at the predictions, they went the other way. But look at this. Finally getting a score. Sholo 61 over
Payson 8.
Payson 8.
That's a big final. I'm sure we had a little bit of running clock action there late in the game, just like we did here in the dome.
And I'm wondering how much of that is just kind of Sholo coming back after last week and saying, hey, we're in this too.
Well, and a different Elks team again. We actually got to see some momentum starting to occur, right? When it wasn't as many flags as we saw last week, you saw people be able to get into the momentum. Again, they covered Seth Wiltbank way different than Sholo did. Sholo did a fantastic job isolating Seth Wiltbank for a good portion of the game. Seth had a 95-yard run. Nothing against some of the work that Seth Wiltbank did, but Sholo did a good job defensively. And again, tonight, did an amazing job. And I was down there talking to him. 10 carries for 156 yards, 15.6 yards a carry is over his normal about 10. Usually Seth averages about 10 when it's all said and done. And then 2 passes for 12 and 15 yards as well. And so Seth Wiltbank, very deserving of the Let's Go Elks player of the game, one of the 3 that we talked to tonight. And he's talking to some people right next to us, just at a camera shot right now. He's the Sport Zone player of the game as well, I do believe, sharing that honor with Mr. Riker Marble. Riker's fun. I asked Riker on the way up. We were talking upstairs. I'm like, is there anything you don't do, by the way? Are you going to do some O-line next week? Are you going to do a little stuff? He's kicking the ball, helping out with Kevin Flores recovering from an injury. And so it's good to see the versatility of a player like Riker Marble.
Yeah, is he just going to start calling his own plays now? I mean,
possible.
What else can he do?
It's possible.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a couple other scores I want you guys to hear about.
Say.
So we talked about it a little bit earlier, but Monument Valley 43 over Tuba City 20. We knew Monument Valley was going to march through the 3A North after the way they played us. Yuma Catholic 29 over River Valley 26. Now what's interesting about this is River Valley pretty much led the entire game. So for Yuma Catholic to come back and then take the lead at the final, that I'm going to call that an upset.
Now, River Valley, they were ranked, 3, 4?
3, 4, yeah.
3 or 4 coming into this week's game.
I want to say 3 because it was Valley Christian, us, and then I believe
I think
River
it was
Valley.
River Valley.
It's on the standing sheet.
We made a post on it on Let's Go Elks earlier in the week as well, or today actually, or yesterday.
Paperwork.
There's
is
days.
not my strong suit.
No, keep going.
You look really official though.
One more.
That's so official. One more. There isn't one more.
Right
Here we
there.
go.
There is one more.
It was one less.
One more.
You know what? River Valley, third.
Yeah. See, so we're gonna see some movement now.
You know, so when I graduated, I went and did the whole Australia thing, and on the Arizona team, we had 3 kids from River Valley that were on that team with me, and total stud athletes and a good time to be around. And so River Valley's always held a place in my heart after that experience and just knowing those guys. But
well, and the memories that I have are of Yuma Catholic from the games. We played them at State a number of years ago. It's been a minute now, but we saw them in the 2A, and then we've both been moved up to 3A now. And so, I mean, it looks like they're still doing very well. Very good team over there in Yuma Catholic. And so maybe we see them later on in the year possibly as we get into the playoff play. So, guys, 2 more home games before we end the regular season here. Round Valley hosting Snowflake next week. That'll be our game. We'll be right here. You know we're going to be back with the action. And then senior night, we'll be here again, Round Valley hosting Winslow as we play the Bulldogs for our final game. And the brackets will get made, and then we'll figure out what postseason coverage looks like here on Let's Go Elks. We're going to cover you as far as we can with video, and then we'll head to audio only for the rest of it. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Isn't that crazy?
yeah.
So talking to Coach Merrill, we got Troy. Troy, you want to join us? You want a headset real quick? Talk about it.
We already talked to him once. We'll talk to him again.
Oh, did you? Am I totally messing
No,
stuff
no,
up?
it's all right. We just found out about Yuma Catholic over River Valley.
So we were just looking at the exact same screen. Troy had it on his phone. So talk about that, Troy. Upset?
No, Yuma Catholic's a pretty solid team. I don't think that's an upset at all. River Valley's tough though. They got a running back at River Valley. We've watched him on film quite a bit, and he's he's rushed for 1,800 yards on the year. He's a stud. But Yuma Catholic is a powerhouse. They're a top team. I mean, they lost to ALA Gilbert, but honestly, ALA Gilbert, Snowflake. I mean, the top 10 in our 3A East, or not the 3A East, but the 3A total might be tougher than anybody really 4A down. And it's tough.
Yeah, that's what it was coming into this game.
Yeah, and you even get down to Sabino, who's tough, Push Ridge, who's down there. I mean, it doesn't get easy.
No, not at all.
And so that's why you just take one game at a time, and you keep preparing these boys, and they keep showing up. I'm super proud of them. Like, honestly, this team just gels together. They do everything you ask. They've come together. They've been through adversity, and they just keep pounding. I'm proud of them.
Is there anything that you're not going to have Riker Marble do at some point in this season? I asked him on the stairs up if he was going to play some offensive line. We're going to see.
He's a great athlete, man. Even in all sports, he's just a great kid. And that's what we have. We just have a bunch of good kids, not even right, just all the way around the board from receivers to linemen. We just have great kids.
Well, we talked to Seth on the field, and I asked Seth, look at these numbers, what's up? And the first words out of his mouth were O-line. None of it would happen without the O-line, and so it's amazing to hear, amazing to see.
Like I said, this group of boys are just good boys all the way around. And then they come together and they play hard. There's not enough to be said about how good of young men they are and what they do and how well they perform together.
Awesome. Well, Coach Merrill, thanks for taking a quick second with us. I'm sure they're getting around. Oh, Riker's on the phone right now. We'll get you. But any predictions? You want to talk Snowflake just a little bit? You guys excited? I mean, this house is going to be full.
Absolutely.
You know it's going to be crazy.
I mean, this is Friday nights. That's what you live for. Next week is what every one of us live for, is games like that. And Snowflake's going to come prepared. They've got great coaches and great players. And we're going to go to the drawing board, and we're going to be prepared.
Were the boys deflated with the game getting canceled against Blue Ridge? Did you pick it right back up once Estrella came on the map? What was that like?
You know, the school and our AD really stepped in, had it scheduled within a day, and we had our boys ready to go the next day. We're preparing for Estrella Foothills. And I want to give them some credit for coming down. And, you know, it's a 4-hour drive. They made it. They were classy. Their coaches did a good job. And so let's give Estrella Foothills a big shout-out, too. We appreciate them coming up here. You know, they're a bigger school, but – you know, they didn't have to drive up here to play us, and we appreciate them doing that.
I appreciate it being a home game. I looked at the map. I Googled it as soon as I saw who we were playing, and that's like a 5-hour drive.
Yeah,
I was like, so I'm glad they made it. Coach, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for letting me.
Coach Merrill, guys. So, guys, we're going to wrap things up here on Let's Go Elks as we shut her down for the night. Ethan, any parting thoughts from a technical perspective? I mean, wanting to give some love to the kids, wanting to give some love to the crew. I mean, always you and Dan stepping in when I can't when I can't be in the middle and messing everything up. But appreciate you guys getting it done. A huge thanks to Scott Madrid as well, helping us out on the field.
Yeah, it's always fun to do this, to teach the kids, to get them more involved. They do such a great job, and they all do exactly what you ask them to.
Kind of like the Elks football team.
Yeah, it makes it enjoyable for me. And, you know, a big shout-out to our fans that watch, because they get it. And anytime we kind of make mistakes, you know, they're always sticking up for us, saying, hey, you know, they've got student help or this, and that. And I just appreciate it. It makes me feel good because I don't like messing things up, but – you know, I get myself a little too busy doing.
Well,
especially
with home games when we're stretched a little thinner than we are normally. Because guys, we want to do it all. We're working on the live PA. We've got these guys bringing Let's Go Elks to you, and so we appreciate you. Every stream that we do, we try to do one thing just a little bit better. Just like tonight, we put a camera in a place we never put a camera. Let's try it out. We put the scoreboard camera somewhere we never have. We want to dial things in just a little bit, and so we appreciate the love and that we get from the comments, and we really try to incorporate everything that we hear from the fans, from the herd, as it were. I had somebody down on the field that's related to Seth Wiltbank that lives in Utah, and they're like, hey, we want to give you some love. We watch all the time, and just because of one player, they're joining. They're like, we love it. And so to that family in Utah that didn't give me your name, thanks for joining. Thanks for being part of the herd. We hope you join us in the comments next week. I told them, I said, jump on with Facebook and let us know that you're watching next week. So, guys, we will be here setting up. We're going to be right here. For Snowflake, it's going to be a game. It's going to be a fun game. This house is going to be loud and crazy. That's all I've got. Dan, any parting words before we shut her down?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and make the prediction that
no.
Well, next week's going to it's either going to be a very high-scoring game or a very low-scoring game, and the differential is going to be within one score. So
I'm
either
excited.
A field goal or a touchdown. I think both teams are going to come out ready to establish who's the king of the hill. It's going to be a game.
You know, it's for the same reason that I miss the Thatcher games. Thatcher games were very similar. It was very tight, usually, really loud, either way, wherever we were playing. And so it's going to be a game. Snowflake shows up. Their crowd shows up. Like I said, it's going to be a full house, I think, next week.
And I bet you it's going to be a full house broadcasting-wise, too. I imagine every outlet is going to be here.
So, guys, we will be right here. We're going to lick this place and claim it as our own. Let's Go Elks will be in the house next week covering this. And so we will see you guys next week. Join us. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you know when we go live. It even helps me because I get the reminder that we're going live in 30 minutes, and I'm like, hey, I might want to go live right now. No, but join the herd. Join Facebook. Join the Instagram. Join the Facebook. We're here at Let's Go Elks on all the platforms. For Let's Go Elks, I'm Wesley McBride.
I'm Ethan Holiday.
I'm Dan Muth.
From the rest of the crew here, you guys be safe, have a great weekend, and make good choices.